fight lineup. They find another sleeping dart and a connection onto Panda. They're going to use the Rolling Thunder, bring it down the Disruptor.
Can't even see him. He's just doing it from invis.
Right. And when these fights start like this, you know, you take out one at the beginning, then you can maybe play out on the map, get some more farm. Even if they're not, like, you know, winning a big 5-on-5, it does have that feeling.
Okay,
like,
I'm back.
okay, we're at least going to get some farm, get into that next set of items.
Yep. Just a hit job at this point.
Right.
Just keep getting picks. I mean, already having the gem is huge for them. If they lose that, this gets so much more difficult to do. But he's really been abusing that to get around the map safely. Try and set up for these little plays. Potentially grab another courier here as well.
It's actually not a... They could come back into this on the side of TSM.
About the outcome of the Execration Team Spirit game.
Oh, I'm wondering.
It has ended. Team Spirit has won a 2-0. So right now,
Oh.
all eyes for everybody at Tundra are set onto this TSM match. TSM are now down 11K net worth. They have a lineup that have a couple of moments where they found greatness. Could this be another one now? Catching Matthew, these Ricky Dart arrow combos. Whisper
Aeon.
jumps forward though. He's ready.
Does Group A even have tiebreakers, Ben?
Simple Aeon there. Dude, Matthew.
Animal.
Unbelievable. He's not afraid.
Actually, yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, guys, I got Spirit Sight. I'm fine. Can they find another opening, though?
5-0 smoke out. Brile pops.
So again, what this would mean in the context for TSM, if they lose, they are out. If they win, they force a tiebreaker with Tundra. And for EG, it puts them in a really good position, 10-6 if I'm not mistaken, to be up there in the upper bracket.
It's now deciding if Tundra or TSM are going to play tiebreakers. The rest is already concluded. LGD is going lower bracket, actually. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Evil Geniuses. Oh yeah, no, Evil Geniuses is already through in the upper bracket.
The jump forward, Pakas finds him. Cloud already down.
Oh, nice.
All right. Oh my God, they go on the illusion. Oh my God, they went on the illusion. Oh no. TSM. They thought it was real C Smile. It was not. Can they do anything else here?
Oh God,
do they pop anything? They still have Meta and Exo.
It's actually surprising that Group A doesn't have any tiebreakers.
So crucial for what they have. And he
Sleeping
has the
Dart,
bash too.
Abyssal. Lightmon done. They need to get away with everybody else immediately, and that's going to be another Roche. Oh, man.
Too.
Further and further ahead EG get with already 2 lanes of racks up.
They're just too good.
They
Some
are.
small mistakes for sure in terms of like getting picked off and stuff, but it feels like a trade. Yo, Panda.
He is gifted. He's blessed.
Aghanim Scepter, Disruptor, Gift. Oof.
Kind of funny.
That's
Oh no, he is BKB. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. My bad. Is that his like? Yeah, it's still 9 seconds. Oh my God, that's so funny. I hope he ults him. I hope he doesn't get to use his 9-second BKB.
Why are you preying on their downfall like
Because
this?
it's funny. Because he just gets angry. You're like, I'll have that late BKB. Everyone else's BKBs will be down to 6 seconds. Not mine though.
Dude,
I'll have a nice fresh one, and then Panda's gonna be like, Hacha!
Panda has a blink
I was
dagger
gonna,
now,
yeah,
too.
yep.
Dude, that actually is
no.
terrifying.
Oh no. Okay, if they jump on Tomato, what's the save? Ursa. Oh no, he put in his BKB. I was gonna say if he doesn't have
I
BKB,
don't
maybe
think they
Ari
have
saves him.
anything.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't think they have anything to save him. If they see Tomato here, they
No,
throw
they're
out
setting in the birds.
the Hawk. Gotta be careful. Pop the meta. He has some good
There it
damage,
is.
but there it is. There's no BKB. See Smile. They all snowball onto Tomato.
BKB for what?
No
They
buyback.
reveal the Aghanim Scepter and no buyback.
The Aegis did get
no,
popped.
and Kasane gets done. They still are holding off, holding their high ground.
Morale's still
fairly
doing
well.
work.
They kill off the disruptor.
They bought back on Beastmaster.
But now they don't have their Terror Blade to defend high ground. What a choice to go for the Disruptor Ags.
Oh, the arrow.
Wait a minute. A chance. Oh, but the bait! Paka says no.
Where'd he go?
They find him there, force out the buyback, but now your Death Prophet doesn't have Exorcism. They're going to try and silence the lift. The
Brile, though.
Brile, he needs to do it all himself. Can he do it, though? Finds the Rubik for the catch. Ryle trying to back away, but the bash, the control, it is going to be there.
No Bryle,
The
that's going to be
Bearman
Megas.
takes down the Pangolin. Another glyph used. They want to desperately hold against Mega Creeps, but EG, they have enough. They are going to take this full set here, and they are going to potentially clean up this game. TSM, they don't have an answer. There's no buyback there. They had already popped Metamorphosis. Tomato does not have the damage. And as EG set their sights on these tier 4 towers,
That means there are no tiebreakers in Group A.
do they have any way to get C-Smile here? I don't think so.
Huh.
They're just
Who'd
looking
have
too
thought?
good.
They pull him in, the lift. They're just focusing.
Yeah, he doesn't
trying to
have
take
meta.
down buildings. EG want to secure this upper bracket. They want to play
Oh.
in front of the home crowd.
Panda,
They drop down another
Limbs,
static
BKB
storm.
though.
He does pop the BKB finally. Tomato
He
wanting
is
to do
level
what he can. The
18
Hurricane
against
Pike, but
20
he
for
too is
Ursa.
melee. Wanting to kill creeps, wanting to stay in this game. Bryle comes back, pops the Pango roll, and you can
NA
see
getting
the respect as
eliminated
they
by
go, oh, no,
SA.
the turn. Okay, Bacchus.
That
ready
is
to battle some more. Chases forward, finding hero
that is
after
actually
hero.
the beauty.
Nice save.
A jump
With
in,
Dota
hero
now.
connects. Do they have Metamorphosis back up in a little while? He doesn't have it. 10 seconds away. No Sunder used. Buybacks now. 8 seconds. They're going for the all-in play, but these sleeping darts are very annoying. Holding, trying to keep the throne alive to the best of their ability, but Ari, he is going to get caught and killed. And Tomato
Yep, there's the
Dead
finish.
already, says
trying to
Bacchus.
kill it, but GG is called. TSM are going to be eliminated.
TSM!
Oh, evil genius.
Team Airport Gaming!
Everyone very excited for the first major in South America here in Lima, and you know you had to wonder.
EG going upper bracket, baby. Beast Coast possibly as well. But Beast Coast actually against Shopify to decide who's going to go upper bracket. Possibly. You've got Liquid versus Aster, Shopify versus Beast Coast, Hellraisers
Put some respect on them now. That's
versus...
very likely they're going to be in that upper bracket now.
Yeah, and like you said, I think that this is one of the teams
I can't
that
remember
is
what the other-
hardest to draft against right now. The
Yeah.
Matthew Ricky, the Whisper Timbersaw, the Whisper
Nuttiness. Oh, Manchester can get their first trophy in the EFL Cup final. Guess the final. Final's gonna be Liquid versus. That's a good one. I think Liquid versus Spirit. Bum 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 bum. Wait, that one's
We're all-
finished.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm like, there's no melee there's no melee offlaners that are left, and there's 4
See what's happening on stream. See, oh, they've already started.
Puck spell.
Oh, Hellraiser's already 2K ahead. We just started, dudes. Granted, Knights is just not having a good time whatsoever.
It's tough, man.
Oh, it's Lacti on the
Need this
mid
Robert to
foker.
be big.
There's no way Miro's going for arcane boots now, right?
CJ is in trouble. We have Stampede.
They do. I don't think they're gonna need
They
it.
need to use it.
Hoof stomp
no,
misses,
They don't
but
even need the hoof stomp to hit. So
Luna.
They're saying Spirit versus
Alrighty.
EG.
Here we
I mean,
go.
I definitely expect them
DK
to go
Luna coming
wild
as the
because,
last
of
pick.
course, it's the Lima
It will be
Major,
it's
so
gonna be Nisha DK.
the South American teams are
And,
going to get
he's
some
up
extra.
the core offlane snap
A
fire,
boost.
some boxy tusk.
Mikke
And,
Luna?
indeed, in terms of the supports, it will still just be the 5 Ricky for Sami's.
I'd like Aster's chances in game
no
1.
return of the Baboka Ricky. as we did expect with Ricky in the state it is at the moment. We play it in the 5. But yeah, some Luna. How'd you like
Gotta
this?
think about this. Liquid has a very strong death ball.
Okay.
DK plus Luna, your aura, it's very strong early on. They have great ways to fight early too. They have mixed magic and physical to shut down the Timber. The lane, I mean, the first 2 levels could be a little hard for this Timber. Luna and Tree, they do an immense amount of physical damage. Doesn't matter about your reactive stacks.
I'm gonna say Team Aster takes game 1.
And this is yeah, just double checking, but this is of course the first game of Luna we'll see here in the major. Nobody else has played Luna.
This Timber,
in
if he has a good lane, this Timber could be a problem. Could be a big problem. He could make all the space.
XXS Timber, Baboka on the
Liquid, though,
Phoenix. They've got
this
that
team, we've
fat
seen
healing
multiple times,
reduction
the
from
king
the
of early
Phoenix as
games.
well. But
So
his
he could
egg is going to
definitely
be
do some big
easy
things.
pickups.
I think Nisha has a big advantage over the puck in the mid lane and throughout the majority of the game. But I think this Aster's got a pretty good chance here with this draft, with this Lina carry with Timber front line. This is cool.
I think it looks good. It looks good from us.
Bowsy.
It looks
Yep.
good. And
Luna could definitely
yeah,
struggle.
very hard.
Let's
to see,
very quickly check out what's
hard to
happening on
expect-
the
hard to
other
know what to
stream,
expect from the-
aka.
And he's. It
Yeah,
feels
they're
like
getting
he's the
fucked.
saving grace for Knights right now.
But that would mean that Hellraisers might
Get
be
maybe a little
able
bit more. I mean,
to.
how involved do you need to
Like,
be in
Bedboom
the-
needs to win 2-0 against Geek Slate. If they win 2-0 against Geek Slate is. There will still be a tiebreaker if Hellraisers win. Like, this is such a shitty. Bedboom have everything in their own control right now. They need to win against Geek Slate.
More times bottom than you've played Dota in the last year. So you gotta start making some sort of move on the map at this point. Like Clockwork's getting 6, so maybe this is what's gonna unlock it. He's 6 with a smoke. Could maybe connect with the Invoker and get something done, but
Oh, they've got the Antares
your
Peckies as
Clockwork
well.
Rush, your Invoker is XOR. He needs
Hellraisers needs this 2-0 themselves.
moves so he can be
Actually,
bottom.
doesn't necessarily need. Well, no, if they have a 2-0, they at the very
It
least
has to come from
force out
Felix.
tiebreakers.
It has to come from XCJ to whatever extent possible.
Whatever happens, they'll have tiebreakers.
Yep, Solo in the meantime.
At the
I mean,
very
Tier
least,
1
if they win
talent's taking
2-0.
out bot, but he
And I
can
don't
just
think
defend
it's going to be
top
that
lane.
problematic for them to get a 2-0 over Knights, because Knights, first of all, don't care. Second of all, suck.
On to Ego. Frostbite's not going to be enough. XCJ did pop his ult, but the Stampede will be used to easily get away for the side of Hellraisers as they have a commanding 4K lead.
Yeah, this
9-1
game is
advantage
already over.
overall as Kiyotaka, he's going to use his coil mid.
Oh,
It's a 1v1
Kiyotaka
he's gonna
taking some
lose,
damage.
I feel like. And here comes Felix to help out as well with the battery assault, but here comes the Centaur showing off that blink dagger. One more double edge will do it, but they don't have the vision as Alacrity is walking away.
Low, definitely a bit painful though. Gonna be a bit difficult for him to step up versus the Ricky Lina. Has to be fed some tangos, so will happen. Boxy's got them. And let's see how these lanes do end up going. I'm gonna be looking mostly at bottom. I think mid, you know, most of these situations, DK now just kind of owns puck. Unless XWY does some kind of crazy plays, I don't see him changing anything. It is Nisha as well. I'm going to be looking at bottom to see how XXS is able to do these first few minutes.
Sure, because in terms of the lane, is it Luna Tree? Does that sound pretty strong?
Oh, Manchester
Yeah,
United is
definitely.
2-0
I mean, first two
ahead.
levels, it's incredibly potent. You have
Rashford and
beat plus
Casemiro.
You just do so much damage. It doesn't matter if it's a Timber with some reactive or anything like that. You have
Wout Weghorst
crazy
with the
damage. Good
assist.
range positioning at the moment for
Woutje
Rashford, he's gonna push
Weghorst.
to Liquid. And they didn't actually cut any trees, so Insania's got all that to work with.
It does, of course, have a quelling blade.
There we go.
Success, but indeed didn't. Hasn't focused on trying to take away some of this area for Insane.
Playoffs starts later, right? I assume.
At least a little bit.
They
It's
start.
actually- yeah,
I assume they have like a
wanna work
day,
around some
a
of the-
break day in
Good
between.
denies from Mikke. Even though he has beam level 1, he has been able to get 4 denies down here. That is a big wave pushing into him. Baboka with the
Yeah,
fire
there's
switch
a
does
there's
not
a
let
break
the
day.
Mikke attack too much.
Oh, I'm so happy. Lower brackets will be best of threes as
Yeah.
well in playoffs. I hate lower bracket
Looks like
best of
XXS
ones.
first few levels, he won't get
I think it's one of the dumbest things.
Should be a pretty damn good Timber game. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited to watch this. I don't get to see XXS play Timber ever. He is literally, like 90% of the time, he's the team fighter.
I'm fans of
He's
Liquid,
all
but
about the
draft pick,
initiation,
I'm
the
sure
team
100%
fighting,
Aster.
the different
Yeah,
dynamics
same.
this
I like
tournament,
Aster's
so
draft a
playing
lot
this
more
is
than
fun.
Liquid's. Even though,
Damn.
personally, I think Liquid
Yeah,
is
very interesting
probably
to
the
see how
best team
XXS
in the
is
world
able
at
to
the
do it.
moment.
And of course, you know,
Well, not
watching
probably.
Mickey here,
I definitely do
he
think
was-
that that's the case.
He didn't miss a single CS under the tower.
No.
I mean, obviously with the fire spirit used early as they were, there wasn't any to throw onto him whilst the creeps were on him under the tower. So, yeah, Mickey gets every last CS there still.
Yeah, and he actually catches most of this wave here, so he's going to be able to... We see XXS denying a wave himself also, but Mickey is going to probably...
Geek Slate versus BetBoom and
Monet.
Shopify versus Beast Ghost.
Gets
Those are
gone
two
on.
good
Smoke
games.
screen though, lots of misses. They'll be okay.
Nice try.
When Liquid have level 3, Aster's definitely got to be careful though. So with many mangoes and 1 charges to play aggressively, Boxy still has a mango himself. So level
It's
3
the
is
beauty
gonna
about
be
the
when it's a bit
Ricky, though.
scary. That's true. Can break
Beauty about the
combo
Ricky
with
is you can...
silence.
Yeah, you just put down the smoke screen. You break the combo and it's just miss rate. I mean, 30% miss rate, it's no joke. 30% feels like 100% in the early game. So far, XWY actually holding his own very nicely, 16-2. There's, of course, more denies on the DK, but sometimes this lane can get a bit one-sided, so good on him. And we see the build from Nisha.
Oh, it's Zai on the offlane
You don't go bottom when you're
Snapfire,
playing
actually.
versus this, you just wanna
With the
get that
Dusk 4.
massive
Okay,
base damage
okay,
advantage.
okay.
And right now he has it. He has 20 base damage over XWY.
Wondering what kind of build he's going to go for?
Completely unkillable in this laning stage. You can't push DK out this lane at all.
And even when they rotate over, not an easy kill by any means. Phoenix and Ricky definitely don't provide the damage for a DK until Phoenix has levels. Once he's got points in Sunray and stuff like that, sure, but early game, by no means.
Are the other games already starting their draft is the big question. E pulls EN? Not yet. E pulls EN2? Not yet. Okay, we go back to Liquid versus Aster, because I assume this game has got fuck all.
That's what your call is.
Yep, 7k net with advantage. I've casted that team too many times in a row these last couple of days.
Will it be
nights,
very easy
and
for
it's-
Aster
I mean, the
to
game against
keep control of their mid
Shopify
tier?
was pretty okay,
How easy
but
is it for
even
Nisha
that
to
one,
take
it was
things
just
early on the
Shopify
draft?
had a bad day.
Definitely pretty easy.
I
mean,
think.
XWY depends on if you make rotations or not. Bottom is starting to... I mean, Mickey looks like he's starting to get a little annoyed. XXS has kept like a double creep wave, double range creep behind the tower now for about a minute and change, so he's actually denied a full wave from the Luna. You see Mickey was actually trying to like walk behind tower to contest it, just to force these creeps under tower. He will be able to do so it's going to eventually push back into him. But some nice moves from XXS. 22 and 8, so he's got full 2 waves of denies. Level 4 already finished up for him. And they are getting stacks ready in the meantime. But Boca backs up the triangle. He's got a triple stack at the heart camp.
They don't have the greatest stack takers.
Top
Monet.
lane. Remember the roll.
Smoke.
Have the cookie forward as well. Boxing with the body blocks. He's got shards still
Monet
available. so
first
Monet
blooded.
is trapped in. And they'll be able to take him down. First blood for Zai. And the potential of these two heroes, and especially in these two players' hands. You know, they hit
Ricky
us
is
on
not the
level 3,
best
4,
defending hero.
and it's go time.
They might even get the Ricky here too. He's got one. he's
Only
got
the,
Fairy
yeah,
Fire.
7 and 8 are still in. It's
chasing, though.
important for both of them. BetBoom has to play against Geek Slate. If they win 2-0, they at
Should
least
have him.
force.
They've got
Like-
him, I think.
Whoa.
Denied to creeps. No,
Boxy takes the aggro.
he's able to get in and still take the kill.
So,
Boxy,
what it is
Oh boy. And Nisha.
Hellraisers
he's actually
is
pushing
up
the puck
against
out of
Knights.
lane
That's
now
going to
for
be a
the moment.
2-0.
He's
Then
level
it's
6,
about
the puck is
BetBoom
6
needs to
by
beat
significant
Geek Slate
margin,
2-0.
And he's starting to get damage onto this.
Because if
tower
BetBoom
already.
then tie against Geek Slate, then BetBoom's still eliminated.
Oh man.
actually,
And I
maybe
love these.
Puck can get it
So-
first. XW. No, he doesn't know. He drops the ward down and. Yeah,
And
can't
then
jump
there
around
would be
and uses his
tiebreakers.
life, so-
BetBoom
Double
has
damage
to
on the
win.
dragon.
Because there's no chance in hell that
Liquid's
Hellraisers
just
is
so
going to
good at
lose
understanding
2-0.
when they've got these kind of kill threats and stuff. And this top lane versus Lina, it feels like it's actually just one of the absolute best to be able to try to pressure her. Not not
mid.
with these.
Look at that damage from the DK with
XWY
DD.
used the orb to clear the wave, and Nisha was just able to step up Dragon Tail and a few hits with his DD. XWY taking a heavy punch.
He skipped phase shift, so could definitely die in the next stun if Nisha gets the connection. But Dragon Form will wear off. XWI will survive, but significant damage onto this tower. Nisha. Maybe playing too overconfident. Can they punish him?
can get out of this. He will die, indeed.
Nice.
Did step up a bit too far. Didn't respect the fact that XWY had Dream Core ready.
Nice rotation from Maboka.
Nicely done. Very good positioning there from Baboka. Nisha playing a bit too over-aggressive there. He wanted to go for the solo kill on the puck because he saw the orb, and he still had DD, so he's like, I probably can just stun and turn and kill XWY, but Baboka being there, slowing down that.
Well, let's see. Are they drafting?
Because
Bet boom. Started off with the Shadow Demon. It is actually really good against the Bat Rider. Because you can save someone. Demonic Purge is insane against Bat Rider because if you can't get away, it's an easy sitting duck. Let's see. How is line C? How big is the advance? I'm saying 13k right now. Unless they've already GG'd out.
What's that?
Oh, still only 8k. Okay. They're keeping it
Fair.
even Stevens right now. That's actually a lot better than I would have expected.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's holding his orb nicely.
But he'll be fine, but his tower's not.
Look at the amount of denies Liquid already have. 16 on the TK, 12 on the Luna,
Siamese Cat as well.
13 on the Snapfire.
I want to try and stop Liquid getting away with as much free
Destroying-
damage as they're putting onto this tower.
Ew, it's Hand of Midas DK.
They
They're
have that
destroying their experience. Okay. Oh?
Foxy's still lingering in the area, waiting for an opportunity if this puck overjumps with an orb. Now XWY will use it, but the lane's pushed out nicely. Holding on to their tower, but only just 200 HP. It's 8 minutes in. Very early pressure that Liquid's putting down. Mickey also absolutely free farming. He has queued up that Mask of Madness since he is getting that free farm, holding a skill point perhaps if he needs an Eclipse versus this Timbersaw. They're just setting up the gank. 4 euros. They've got the kisses.
And they've got a lot of damage with that ult. Indeed, it was very much necessary to have the 4 of them there. Of course, XXS, not an easy kill. But
It's
4
looking
heroes,
pretty good for Aster
get
at
the
the
job
moment.
done.
Let's see.
Keeping this lead.
Are they drafting in here?
ooh, that's some spicy strats right there.
I mean, in this. That one's taking quite a bit longer.
GPK ordered that. Yeah.
Zeus?
I needed some waffles, guys. Toronto Tokyo looks very serious right now.
Boy, he's got to be serious. He's holding his team together.
It's true. I mean, they're ordering room service, trying to draft.
I mean, these guys are sipping on coffee and yawning. It's 12:30.
Won't get the grab on XWY, so he'll stay alive.
12:30. Yeah, those guys have
Very
probably
crisp
been
early
awake
game,
the
only
entire
losing
fucking
each
time
of the
trying
ones
to
from the
figure out the
rotations.
best
Lane-
strategy.
Lanes across the board looking phenomenal. Snap. Zai, he almost has mech, and if you look at the way Liquid's draft the group up, the way that they take towers, take objectives, they're very strong early if they do get this early mech timing. Aster could run into some early damage issues. Nice little sneaky ward, I believe, was placed earlier from Siamese Cat. Did block out Ancients. We do see the stacks being attempted there from Liquid, but it is blocked, so we'll slow down that Luna's farm a little bit there.
Catch here from Zai. Siamese Cat. See if he's got a way out of this one. Has he got anyone to jump to? He does. Monet steps across in time. He's out.
Nicely done. Nisha, though, next DK form is taking the entire top tower. They're trying to make the same play down bottom, but they have to hunt Insania first. Living armor being thrown on the tower constantly.
Zai and Boxy smoking up.
They don't have snap kisses just yet.
They have got TPs if they want to.
Looks like they're making an aggressive
They
move
rather,
instead.
yeah, they might rather just try and catch Monet.
Oh, they might be able to here. Monet.
Monet knows. Actually, he wants to creep some
Boxy's
mid,
going
but the
in.
kiss is coming out.
He knows he's got the damage following up here with the kisses. As Boxy sets up for the kill, will die, but of course a very worthy trade there. Zai, is he able to get Siamese Cat as well? Not quite, but they get the big one. They take down Monet.
And Mickey gets the last hit. He comes in and just snatches it with the Lucent Beam there. Very ideal for this Luna, who's already having such a successful game. They will lose their bottom tower, but they get the big kill. Lina is getting significantly slowed down. Lina's getting slowed down, and Luna is not. Luna has Mask of Madness plus 3 points.
Look
early in
at
the
that
lane, so
net
she's
worth
gonna farm
advantage.
super
What the
fast pace
fuck?
And be able to join her team very soon. Dragonlance and Mika can probably.
What's
just
up
start
with Chinese
trading
teams and picking last
Liquid as Nisha
picking
leaves
heroes
out.
that never
Already
they
finished
just
up, so
don't
he's
win the
gonna be
lane.
that
Win the lane. I
long
never
range
get
catch
that.
for either the puck or for the Lina. I feel like every time Kisses is up, a hero is gonna die on the side of Aster.
They always lose their fucking lane when they have last pick.
Color Titan game. How's that, Daryl?
Invoker Sunstrike damage can be shared, right? Is it the same for kisses? No. It isn't the same for kisses. Only Sunstrike and Sunstrike and Mystic Flare, if I'm not mistaken, are the two spells
Kind of your
that spread.
big
Geek
man
Slate.
there, the
Oh,
bounty hunter. You're talking
knew it was
about
coming.
excuse me, not the Reiki, but the sniper.
Yes.
bounty for Geek Slate. Invis detection. Okay.
SF will do similar things
Weird.
reverse
But
though.
I do know that Scam plays it.
Right-clicker that
Force
SFR
plays
can
it.
do.
Like
Even spells
their
don't really help
5
with it.
position plays
It's
it.
not like you have Oracle Lash that's going to deal with the bat and help you sustain through the fight. It's just Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon has some.
This time around, I think that both
And how's Hellraise
That
versus
goes
Knights
without
going?
Absolutely. As we're continuing to watch these low lights, that was. I need that chase onslaught as a highlight. Yeah, it's so good. Oh man, alive. But we can see, yeah, the sticky bombs from Antares were.
I guess this game was
on
already
point
over.
this game. His techies has. Have we seen this banned against him yet? Because it might be worthy.
Every game we've cast of them, he's had it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, not so far.
Got the Dream Coil Supernova combo.
Oh, that smoke is a bit off the mark, but the Phoenix Egg.
See Nisha trying to stand his ground. The backup's coming in. Supernova will be successful. There's no little shredder available for it, but they've already lost to XWY after the Supernova.
They barely
had
did
to
any
back up. They
damage
weren't
there.
able to get any of these kills against Liquid. And now Liquid with the chase, they may be able to get more themselves. Nisha, he
Good
gets
cookie.
cookied in onto the two of them. Dragon's Tail follow to lock down XXS. He's still managed to get the Timber Chain up to the high ground, but Baboka's left behind. Siamese Cat
Okay,
cannot hide. He
Aster's
gets
getting
shot down in the
absolutely
pit by the
fucked.
Scatter Blast of Zai.
Wait, is Aster safe? Aster is not 100. No, Aster is safe. They can't be eliminated anymore. But they are trying to get upper bracket, which I guess is going to get denied.
And it was pretty hype. Not gonna lie.
Lena for
Happy
Beast
about it.
Ghost. Really, Shopify?
I'll speak to this team's confidence. I think
Really?
they're always confident going in.
Yeah, no, there's
Just a bit of ego.
currently there's only this game going on.
Just not enough there for Master. Liquid, we've come to learn this from them, especially in these last few months, continuing to just prove their dominance. 4K lead, Luna free farming, Luna ready to fight, and Monet still farming decent on this Lina, but you can just feel that he's not ready to fight for a very long time. They have so many ways to gap close on him, be it from Cookie, Snowball, and then just the damage from the kisses. It's an issue.
Yeah, no, very much feeling like that BKB has to be done before.
How to read the score? What do you mean the
Looking for
score?
Insania.
What do you mean, Wasser?
Drop the ward down, so they know he's in
I
it,
see him.
and
Nice
Monet
catch.
will go for the kill.
Monet is actually get.
Yeah,
He
I was
caught
gonna
up.
say,
He
just,
caught
avoid
up
ward
like
immediately,
2K
but, I
standing
guess it's
table.
worth
Oh,
it. They'll
I'll
take what they
link
can
it.
get whilst they're behind.
At this point in the game, absolutely.
It's
Like,
about
Monet needs to get
the
in
amount
as
of
much as
wins that they
possible.
have. So you see here, 8 wins, 8
gonna hit
wins,
back here.
6 wins, 5 wins,
Kiss
5
is
wins.
down for about
But
20
if
seconds, but they're
If
gonna kill
Betboom
the
and
Phoenix
Hellraisers
Fighter.
both win their
They're
games,
making
they
a
would be at
rotation
7
over,
points.
And the smoke get broken though, Aster.
And I mean,
Well, let's see
Aster,
if Liquid just
they
kind of
can never
perfectly
reach
walks
8
through.
points because they can only get 2
around.
points
Oh,
So
man,
Aster
Monet.
safe.
Oh, Monet.
from going to
No
the
way
bottom.
they catch him. Oh,
I
they're
mean,
gonna get
they're not going to expect it because he's going to be like, right, my teammates were down there. There's no way a smoke would come from that angle, but it does. Liquid, they make the move.
They keep finding
See if XXS
Monet
can do
pretty
anything. He's
nicely.
looking for Zai. Zai's just going to go for the TP out. They've got the Dream Coil. So they will get Zai. So something here for Aster, but once again, losing Monet to these moves from Liquid.
what an angle. That's right, they perfectly pad themselves around the Ricky and Timber Saw as if they just knew. Bottom lane. Foxy. Attempting for a kill here. He's got the DK swinging over.
They've got this. It's another kill. They've got another kill here for the two of them. 11 for 5. Kills just keep rolling in for Liquid.
Nisha is very
Slowing down
big.
Space in the world.
BKB is going to be
Yeah,
done
they keep
soon.
slowing down Monet, but Mickey is getting free farm without being slowed down. Monet still almost keeping up because of how broken Lina is, of course, but not the case when you keep dying. And
If
Liquid
score tie, what happens?
having multiple
Tiebreakers.
towers here. They even have great aggressive.
I don't know
force to
necessarily
those
all
last
the
moments
rules.
here
They
from
might
Insania
have
up
in
toward
like
top.
if
They
they're
could
one team
potentially
beat
start
the
setting
other.
up for Roshan, so
They
these
might
BKBs
not,
is
but I
timing.
assume it's going to be
Once Luna and
tiebreakers
DK
regardless.
BKB, Aster has like no damage.
If they're
all about
tied.
Early magic damage.
Group
They
A
know
doesn't have
all
any
the way to
ties.
provide
Group
any
B,
right plays. Not going to be an easy fight.
Honestly, I expect Group B to have ties. Tiebreakers. Is there a situation where there aren't any tiebreakers, though? Yes, that's if Hellraisers loses and BetBoom loses. Though Hellraisers already are on one, so they're now tied with Geek Slate. It's gonna be very important. Wait. This one is actually not, like, super important. This one is the big important one. Because if BetBoom beat Geek Slate 2-0, that puts Geek Slate in a spot, probably is going to eliminate Geek Slate.
Which is possible here, I guess. We didn't really think about it because we assumed it was a support deal.
This is a pretty good BetBoom draft.
If you're looking, like, would you rather play Zeus Core here, or would you rather play Tusk Core? Shift it towards the Zeus. I think they're thinking about it.
I hope they do, because I don't think they have an answer to this Naga Siren.
No, it looks rough.
I think there's a decent chance they lose their lane of Ensnare Arrow. Narman picks up the bounty hunter.
They're committing. So Raji will play that support Zeus and a Cox Tuskar here.
Any advantage getting top spot? I think the top spot, if you're number one, you get to play against, like, the weakest of the Group A. So if you're number one, let's say in this case, normally it's Gaming Gladiators, because they are number one, I guess, would play up against Shopify if the standings would stay like this. And Team Spirit would play against Beast Ghost, and Talon would play against Entity, and Evil Geniuses against Liquid. That normally is the case. I don't know if that's the case right now, but
trialing him somewhere at random points, get some deep wards up, start killing people.
there are also tournaments where they give them options. So where they ask the top team, who do you want to play from the opposing side? So then they can say, I want to play, let's say, Talon, for instance.
Well, they're definitely going to need to snowball a whole lot with this. And if you, I mean, if this game goes past 35 minutes, I think they just automatically lose.
If it's evenish, yeah.
I mean, unless Raji does some sort of, like, crazy support to core transition.
The jungle.
But Gaming Gladiators and Spirit are tied.
BKBs are done.
XXS is going in. Got the sleep onto Boxy. Boxy is up.
Yeah, but that might be
We'll see the chase from Nisha try to close the gap on XXS.
Gaming.
He focuses down XWY first. In with the Dragon Tail. They take out the puck.
Yeah, they beat Spirit in a match between them. And then they're not gonna do tiebreakers to decide who's at the top.
Yeah, the Greaves. I mean, they don't really have that much damage on Aster to deal with these Greaves that just get popped. So much heal that comes out.
But I guess that's not an important enough
They can take the
tiebreaker
outpost even before
to
20
handle,
minutes.
to have.
So stealing away some of that experience, of course.
I think they primarily would do tiebreakers in case of, you know, if you're gonna advance on or not.
Don't get Boxy.
This time they will.
Oh, XWY is so poor on the puck.
Simon's Cap bringing out extra smokes. Maybe see if they can go for something again whilst Boxy's dead, even though it's not for long. Of course,
Nisha's got BKB, he's going shard Ags. Once he's got Ags on the Timber Saw, that also turns everything very scary.
So still difficult for Aster to make moves. Behind.
Imagine instead of tiebreaker they do coin flipping. Yeah, that's totally not going to piss off the entire community. Yep.
15 more seconds, and they have vision in this area here.
There's the jump. See if they can keep Evoker locked down. Not quite. Whoop. Dives up and he's away.
Tanky Baboka. Level 11 at this point now. Eats the tome. Nisha even just took the Dragon Tail stun talent, so thought that would be enough to be able to have that control, but not quite the case. Monet, BKB at the ready with Boots of Travel. Very strong around this Lina right now, Aster. Just have to make sure that she doesn't get jumped first. BKB back up for Nisha. Liquid, what's the call? Still perhaps looking for this fight. Trying to at least get vision advantage over here.
They'll find Insania.
Easy kill.
So Aster doing a good job of making sure that they do maintain some control of this jungle. And not letting Liquid sort of take this over as easy as Liquid may have hoped for.
Yeah, controlling the vision, very important. That's the thing that kind of decides if a team can sneak Roshan, sneak these type of plays, and sneak the initiations. Because initiations, they're key, really, for the side of Liquid. With the blink on the DK, he wants to ideally try to find that Lina early. If Aster has this Ricky sneaking around, if they get the
Mickey,
jumps, if they're
Hurricane
able to
Fire.
check Lina,
I don't know necessarily how
definitely have
good
some
the
hopes with
Luna
these
is going to
team
do
fights.
late game against Lina. I would assume it just gets crushed, right?
It's DD room bottom.
Oh,
See
they see
Liquid
it.
group up around the tier 1. If they
don't know
got
if
the
Liquid
smoke,
saw it.
they have got smoke on Boxy. They can go for the smoke move into the jungle. Mickey leading the way. They didn't spot the DD. Something that Aster will see. So
Moxie's in.
He's already going to start the action off on towards Siamese Cat. The heals coming out for the Sunray, not enough to save him. Siamese Cat gone. This is
that kill
DD
enough
in the
for them?
bottle for Monet, but 4 versus 5, unlikely Aster want to look for a fight. Liquid, they can step into
They're
the
gonna go in.
Roshan.
They got vision control. Yeah, both wards now being placed on the hills. With Lunar Blessing, they do kill it pretty fast, but Aster, are they going to make it in time? They're looking to fight.
I mean, they're going to try, but it's...
Boxy, he's ready. He's going to bring the
He's
smoke
on the
right
high
away.
ground. CXXS trying to charge in,
Oh.
but it's Nisha that actually makes the jump first. Turns to the Dragon Tail still, they're locking down Baboka. There's the follow snowball, Baboka's
No
gone.
Phoenix Egg.
Now to the high ground, Monet has to back off here as the kisses come in from Zai. Aster pushed back away from Roche. Liquid, they can return to the pit. Sitting at about a third
That
of
should be the
HP,
Aegis
with no
picked up.
Phoenix. One of the big team fight threats eliminated. So Liquid, they'll finish this Roche, and the Aegis, it will be Mickey's.
Godly positioning from Boxy, per usual. Just
Let's
sitting.
see what's happening here. Big Slate versus Bet
Okay,
Boom.
but
I kind of like Bet Boom's
Dota is a team game.
draft a decent
I
amount
think
more.
getting on a team.
Any surprises in the first
He's
game?
happy. He looks very pleased with the outcome of this draft, and I can't blame him. I mean, how does who gets? I guess it's going to be Saberlight that has to get on top of Lina. Like, they need to be able to combo them together. Because the other thing that I'm seeing is that, like,
It's actually a really good
until
draft here for
Saberlight
Beast
is
Coast.
huge, until Storm is huge, Lina pops BKB herself, and how do you kill her?
Well, we're going to find out.
We'll have to. As
Or
we get
maybe
ready
we won't.
to go into this game number 1. Bulba, he can only look on now. His giant brain can no longer assist them as
Why he
we
wears
get
the
into
hat.
this. That's right.
He's got to keep it under control.
That's right.
It's too big.
It's too much. Much too much. As we head into this game number 1, Beast Coast versus Shopify Rebellion. Both teams vying for a spot in the
Position up on a cliff that's very likely to get dewarded, but they need this to try to have any hope of fighting.
I mean, they look towards Nisha, but already you've got Boxy going very deep. He's going to end up snowballing all the way over towards Baboka.
I mean, he sacrificed
I don't think he's
himself
getting out of
heavily
that
there
one.
for his
He
team.
will lose his life for as deep of a move
Oh,
as he tried to
Mickey?
make. He'll get the sleep dart
Another
onto
dart.
Mickey.
Does have the Aegis,
Still got
obviously.
BKB and Aegis, so it's a hard kill to take, and they won't commit any further onto him because they know how tough it is to bring him down, let alone twice, just the once.
Good protection of the ward. They have to play
Oh.
around it. Siamese Cat steps up.
He's
to-
caught under the sentry.
Wait, they use kisses. Okay. Perhaps a bit of a waste there from Zai. Monet.
And Insania's
Like,
got
very
overgrowth
aggressive.
if he wants to try and set up on this, but Monet's still holding on to using that BKB. It's very hard to open up onto unless Nisha can get some sort of blink dragon tail. And still moving in, Nisha. He's going to walk
Big
in,
stun.
he gets caught straight away with the combo. They'll try and get him out with a cookie. They'll get the BKB off, but it's not enough to save him. Nisha goes down. Aster, they're ready to look for more. Zai tries for the TP out, but the light
Oh.
striker is there from Monet.
Aster coming back.
Aster starting to take away that lead that Liquid's been playing with for a while. These sort of kills, 2 big
Lina
kills
at
here
the
by
top
Aster.
net worth.
And did they also get the gem there?
I think Liquid got it back.
Yeah,
I think
okay,
Insania
Liquid
snuck
did.
in. Yeah.
He did.
That would have been a complete
They
turnaround.
nearly
I mean,
lost that as well.
It pretty much is a full turnaround anyway. I mean, Monet, now top of the net worth, level 18, all still looking pretty good for this Lina, even though she's died 3 times. Liquid, over-aggression. They really wanted to take out this ward. Nisha literally walks up with Gem, gets caught by stun, and just dies because of it. Nice plays from Aster to defend these wards. As we said, these wards, they're obvious, but they're necessary, and they are working out for Aster to bring them back into the game.
Okay, let's see what is happening in stream number 2.
Into the world.
So far,
Hit Raji.
first blood for Bet Boom.
Zeus is not Atlas here, so he cannot repel the world.
Yeah. So you're saying somebody
Gone too great for them.
On paper,
Aster
Bet Boom
very
is
nicely
stronger than
what Liquid's
Aster.
trying to achieve in this early game.
No, I would say on paper, yeah, on paper, BetBoom is honestly on paper, BetBoom should be like top 3 at the
Definitely
major.
feeling the effects of
But
the shard, right? He's able to actually get these catches. They
they're
don't have to have the puck
you know,
jump
that's
in
on
and commit
paper,
suicide.
and we don't
They can just
play the
soften
game
it
on
with
paper.
a little pesky little dart to get that initiation from Monet.
Because they were so unbeatable
better.
during the DPC. No Gleipnir yet for the Lina. Huh.
50 seconds, Aegis. Mika and Monet keeping it neck and neck.
Nisha's actually fallen off very heavily in terms of farm.
I imagine, you know, at the end of the day, when you see a Lina and a Luna.
The 2 heroes. Yeah. That's why I hate this hero on the sideline. I just don't think.
That's my bad, everybody. I was dragging him away.
No spells, so maybe they've got that going for
Yeah,
them,
I was about to say, what are you really spamming?
but the thing is, Naga doesn't care about the bat, and I don't think you're ever killing Mirana with leaps. Or he can infinitely starfall you.
I mean, Force is a really good Batrider player, though.
It's just the double stick efficiency is way too good.
Yeah. And simultaneously, they can't actually, like, the bounty hunter isn't going to be able to get you a kill, but he also can't roam out of the lane because they do have the ensnare arrow combo, which if Batriders love solo, could easily dodge.
Which I think you think about it in the lane. Maybe not super early, but a single point is good enough. Enable your Mirana, sacrifice a little of your own game. And top, I call pushing with the wave, but he will get repelled here. Not before a range deny.
Very nice.
And he's having the good start because he got that first blood gold.
Yeah.
So
And
he
you
is
said he's
also
very
aces.
confident on this hero. When he was on EG, it was it was
Oh,
like the only normal offlaner he would play.
Yeah, because it's a carry disguised as an offlaner.
Yeah.
I mean, he's having 3 CS, first blood.
5 Zeus.
Making sure Raji doesn't harass him, so he doesn't even have to fight Legion.
They're
Go
gonna go
for the
for
kill.
a disruption, back into the spear, get the air angle onto that one tree. Now they're gonna be able to get some damage on a save, but Skem is definitely dead. It's just a question of whether or not save dies as well.
Stick charges
Not even
from the
close.
Zeus.
Yeah, stick charges, man. Stick OP.
We're back. Stick is back.
How is Knights vs Hellraisers going?
Their games have been so short. That
Hellraisers have techies again. Never mind, that game's
Dive
over.
forward there, but attempt there from Aster to punish.
This is probably the most interesting. I'll stick
Weren't able
with
to
this
force any
game for now.
BKBs, though. I think it was just Dragon form. Both BKBs still available on the course of Liquid. Nice attempt though.
Siamese cat just chillin'.
See Asta. Able to push for tier 2s themselves now. So the next time is going to be the Roche. 1 minute until we see it back up. Asta, after showing bottom, they'll smoke up and swing across the map.
Monet Silver Edge next. Break against
They check
DK
the
is
high
pretty
ground
good.
too for wards.
Actually, it's really
They're
good.
saying a lot of this game is going to be up to initiation if Aster can
Because that
keep the
removes like
distance
12
from
armor. I don't know
Lima.
how much it actually is. The armor from
Excellent team fight, Asta.
Oh, Mickey.
Siamese cat. Get the dart onto Mickey. They'll get the
Nice
lead.
DK stun, but
They get the
Mickey's
stun.
just dead.
Mickey's dead. A very clean kill there by Asta. They'll be able to take Boxy as well from this one.
Both no buyback.
This game's starting to look kind of scary for Liquid. They're losing that lead. And against a lineup that
Isn't there
really
a thing
feels like
that
only
allows to
gets
watch two
stronger as
streams
the
at the same
moments
time?
pass.
Yes,
I
there
think
are.
this could be
There
a tough one
is
for Liquid to regain control of.
multi
Absolutely. This Ricky
Twitch,
dart
I
has
think
been
it's
everything
called.
for the comeback, honestly, for Aster. It allows him to get these setups for Monet, allows him to catch ganks and stuff like that easily. 0 and 6 on a Ricky, but unbelievably impactful. They find the best kill possible, and now I'm already looking. The thing that comes to my mind when you see that type of smoke, like the dart play into smoke screen, is like where are the force stabs? Because Tusk, he can't go for these saves, as we mentioned during draft. You blink into a smoke screen, you can't
think
snowball.
that
so they
is
need
it.
force stabs to bail whatever hero gets caught from this dart out.
So technically that would
Nobody
be
really has it by any means just yet. I see that like what I think Zai was queuing it maybe, or Tusk was queuing it, but they are not really near
Like
the
this.
Insane is looking for a blink. Big plays from Master. Silver Edge now also focused on the Lina, so they have easy kill threat even onto
No,
the DK.
I mean, they can kill whoever. They can kill any of the heroes without any sort of difficulty. Nisha has got his Hex done. And Monet's just going to put the BKB stand his ground against Nisha. Nisha also with the BKB here, as Asta will back away from him.
you can't full screen here, which is the only downside.
Not quite fight into the Zai kisses. I also get the
Oh, they got a double
That's a
kill
gem.
there.
That's a big kill.
Oh, he did have it, didn't he?
Yep. Liquid able to strike back here. Aster feeling their strength, but Nisha, he's able to get the BKB off, not get chain stunned. And that's the Hex reveal as well.
See anything else happening? Currently, Bet Boom versus Geek Slate is Bet Boom 4K, 1K ahead. Yeah, Bet Boom's draft is so much stronger. Shopify versus Beast Coast. I definitely think that Beast Coast have the stronger draft there, and that this one's already over before it starts.
Played for his damage and stuff like that too on top of it, and then he just has Aeon Disc, so has the protection if he does get instant jumped. And we're seeing Liquid doing the strat, I like to call it. They're just leaving a gem. Since they've got both gems now, they can just leave a gem in the pit so they can know immediately when Roche spawns, since they don't have a hero to scout it. Cool little trick. I don't think I've seen too many other teams do that.
No, team did the other day, or was that Liquid again?
I can't remember. I actually, I don't remember which team it was. I remember that another team did it though.
Oh, I think it was
also
one of the other. I think it was wasn't it Gaming Gladiators? Wasn't it Celery doing it?
Maybe it was. It might have been Celery. You might be right.
Yeah.
You usually don't want to do it when you only have one gem, but if you've got two, why not?
Celery.
Master, XWI.
They get the Omen Dragon Tail.
Oh,
SWY. Indeed, holding on to assembling the Eon Disc for now. Won't need to.
there's a. Oh, he's got Scythe on Nisha. That's actually really
Very
fucking big.
Yeah, he kept his
Good for
cool
him
there.
though.
Didn't want to.
But it's gonna take longer to get his Elder Dragon form.
They're going to try and make
His
another
Black
quick
Dragon
jump.
form.
Really
The
want to
DK
try and
form.
strike from behind. See if they can maybe get the catch onto Monet.
I mean, if they get the Lina, she's just gonna get blown up. She does not have the best forms of save. No 4-steps on them. Big wraparound.
If they can get a catch, but Boca's already out with the dive. And in fact, see the jump forward from XWY. He's in on top of them.
XSS going in onto
XSS
Mickey,
going in
but
aggressively.
oof.
Try and tank this up, but he cannot take this amount of damage from Mickey with his Daedalus. As XXS
back.
taken out, will buy back
Mickey
immediately.
doesn't have a
They want to
BKB.
make sure that they have all 5 up for this Roshan attempt.
They're gonna go for it
Roshan
themselves.
is up. They're going to go straight into the pit. I mean, well, they know with sort of Liquid
Alina
doing what
has
they did
crit.
to get that kill on
Roche
XXS,
dies
maybe
quick.
it's not going to be too easy for Liquid to fight now.
This is I mean, such a good buyback really. It feels like a weird one, but it's a very good buyback from XXS. Completely deters Liquid from going for this fight. And Aster, they're gonna sneak it.
All right, there you go. Monet
Oh baby.
grabs the Aegis. Very nice indeed here for Aster. And yeah, because what all in all, you kind of take that if you're Aster. You don't mind losing Timber and buying back on him if it means that you secure the Aegis in this sort of stage of a game.
No,
I'm
definitely
just
not. You're
checking out
very
the
happy with
scores
this positioning. I
for
mean,
all the
Monet now
streams.
super comfortable in the next fight that even if he gets jumped, he can probably turn and clean up. Great play from Aster. I mean, they got wrapped around on and they still only lost the Timber, so it's a really nice win for them there. And they forced the Luna BKB as well. So 8 seconds now onto Mickey. This is a very good match. 19-14, very close.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
See what Liquid do now that Aster's got this Aegis. Next 4 minutes will be quite scary for Liquid. So, I mean, are they work? You know, what's sort of the next big items that we've got coming out from them? We've got Lincoln's coming up soon for Mickey. How's Anisha doing after the Hex? The Ags halfway there. And Aster, they can take quite a lot here. Look at the tier 2 top. Do you look
One
for
he's
high
got,
ground
yeah,
with Aegis on
Lincoln's
Aster?
on both sides
You can at
actually.
least force them back. Yeah, I think you want to start poking.
There we go, up to the base.
Success does need to be a bit careful
Monet
because he
is
doesn't
getting
have
very
buyback.
close to a Lincoln's as well, so we'll have that protection for the initial jump. Probably Anisha in most of these situations. He's probably going to have it before that next fight does kick off. Mickey has his own. That Lincoln's is finished up at least for the dart and stuff like that, but it feels like for Aster, Monet's feels a bit more impactful. Especially with the way that they've been playing recently. Boxy now does have a 4-staff, so they do at least have a way to bail people out of these dart plus chain stun combos. That's been coming out from Aster, but Aster in a more comfortable position here now with this Aegis. And the puck, I mean, XWY, I think he's got like a full Octarine now finished, so scaling nicely. Liquid.
I mean, they're in position to look for a fight, but it's not easy for them to fight.
No. They've also changed the build on Nisha, by the way. He is going to be going Halberd. Taking a step back from carry position, more of just utility versus the Lina. The jump. They'll find Maboka.
Okay, nice
Get
kill.
around to the back lines. Maboka not quite as close to the rest of his team as he would have hoped for in that sort of situation.
But they have
Got a deep ward too. They see XXS
Yeah.
where he's positioned.
got good
Trying
vision.
to search him out with the kisses as well here. Nisha's going to have Blink in a second. Could close him with the Dragon Tail. Lotus Orb was off in time. And there's follow-up control. XXS taken
Die back.
down. Mickey comes in with the crit.
Cool play. Boxy also snowballed the creeps instead of the hero, so it didn't actually reflect.
Bottom.
Bottom.
The overgrowth for Insania. See if they can chase XWY after this, but he's already out with the Waning Rift and then into the Blink. Keeps his distance. Zai's
here.
going to be around to search. Cookie forward. It's a nice attempt, but won't be able to catch XWY. I think it's a bit too slippery for them to deal with right now. Oh, I know that Lucid Beam's going to buy time for the Hex. They're going to get him.
Huh.
He doesn't even. Oh, he unlocked too late.
Wait, no.
Okay, and now he re-unlocked. He unlocked and then re-unlocked right
Yeah,
afterwards.
of course, yeah, he was holding on to assembling a Xeon, but indeed didn't manage to do it
Derp.
enough in that sort of situation.
And he doesn't have a buyback.
Huge catches. I mean, this was
And
literally
that's a
words.
massive catch there. It felt like he was going to
It's-
get away, but they trip him up. I mean, these two heroes
Both
are down for
weekend
50
3
seconds,
have
so this is a
GM
decent
probably
amount of
stolen
time
one,
where
Y carry 2
Astor wanted
isn't
to
safe
probably
to keep
play,
one in
get
fountain.
some
It's
guns,
because the
put the
Treant
stages
wants
on
to
Lina
counter ward with it, and the
for
DK wants to catch
40
these
seconds of the remaining minute
Ricky
and a
with it.
half. They're just going to be playing 3 versus 5, Astor.
Yeah, these are next level wards. I mean, look at the positioning as you see on the map. Liquid, they have that one ward on the high ground in the triangle, then they have the other one behind that where that tier 1 bottom would be.
They don't
That
actually force him
allows
to
them
buy
go
back.
These 2 plays. Oh, actually, all 3 plays. They catch the Phoenix initially because of 1 ward, then they get the Timber because of the next. Great consecutive chase.
Boxy.
And now they're looking for more
Whoa.
Boxy.
He was
Too
going
deep.
in pretty deep here.
That's a bit of a
Going
whoops.
beyond the tower. He'll pay with his life for that. And Monet.
Money got a little bit juicy food upcoming. Let's
Little too
see.
deep there from Boxy.
Liquid making magic happen when they're playing
Good
into
for
Aegis.
Bet Boom.
That was all time while Aster has this Aegis, and they got danced on.
Monet.
Liquid still playing around this ward here.
And he's trying to see if he can get in. He's leading the way with the Silver Edge. Really wants to try and force this last 20 seconds of the Aegis, but Liquid aren't having any of it. They'll kite it out and wait until the Aegis is gone before they take a fight against Monet.
Yeah, they're patient. And Monet, even though, as we mentioned, has Lincolns, could be this nice benefit to be able to protect versus instant stuns. Nisha, with the switch up of build, now he has a Halberd and a Hex and a Dragon Tail, so has multiple different ways that he can set up for his stun or disable, if he does find that Lina.
Not too long until Zai will have the full Daedalus.
Oh, okay, so Zai's... So Nisha took a step back a little
Yeah,
bit,
and
right?
Zai's-
Instead
he's
of
taking
being
two
Zai will
steps
take a step forward. I
Yeah.
love it.
We're
That's
getting
right.
some right-click snap, of course, at this point. He's already level 20. He's got that first key talent here for the right-click snap.
Very cool.
So much damage in a short amount of time. Oh
Over
no.
the Hex.
But the Phoenix Egg makes it a bit more problematic.
We get forced to the side. They'll back off Liquid.
Whew.
My god, XWY is very patient. Maybe over-patient with his assembling. Again, doesn't assemble it, but we'll be fine this time around. Egg is wasted, though. Was a BKB used? No. I think just Nisha's? Yeah, just Nisha's. But I think it was an Arcane Rune, so we'll be back up faster. No Egg, though, for Aster for the next few moments. If Liquid
I
does want
swear
to
that is a
spend any
really
downtime.
bad Bet Boom
They're
banner.
smoked at the moment. Mick
Colors,
individual smoke
it's
that
black
is.
on black pretty
Nisha.
much for the
Going in
teams.
here with the Dragon Tail. They'll catch Siamese Cat. XWY jumps forward with the Waning Rift. But he's taken a lot of damage for this commitment.
He assembled this time.
Will indeed put it together and jump away with the orb. We'll see if Liquid can keep chasing this. Aster, they're backing off. Jump forward for Nisha. Nisha's out to get him with a Hex.
Oh, and he
As
just got the
that's take him
Octarine.
down, and that's their gem, right? Yeah, that was Siamese Cat's gem that XWY was holding. So Liquid, they'll
Oh, they
take the gem
just
from
bought it.
Aster.
They just bought it, what, like 2 minutes ago?
I think,
Another
yeah,
gem.
it was a recent pickup.
That's a third one.
XWI has
Oh my
been getting
God,
caught a
we
lot
have
for a
not been looking
buck
at
at this
Insania.
stage of the
He's
game.
got a full Aghanims in a second. Okay, he's 1,000 off. But he's still there.
Nisha, oh my goodness, Monet has to put the BKB. Nisha nearly able to catch Monet by surprise.
Insania?
He immediately BKBs and keeps his distance. Now Boxy's in with the jump. Mickey leads forward. He's got the ult that forced Monet out to the side. With the Hurricane Pike, he's able to get away from them. Boxy is going to end up getting very deep here with the snowball once again. He'll try and block him back with the shards, but Boxy will die for this. But the
Buildings.
space has been created in the mid. The
They're
forward
going
kitchen
in.
has to
Monet.
go out. They're over the jump. Overgrowth as well for Insane. And follow up. They're on top of Monet's gone. They're taking down the Lina. Immediate buyback from Monet. XWI, of course, still 30 seconds until
This
he's
is
back.
actually
Doesn't have buyback
looking
available.
really
The Boxy
dangerous
Monet
now.
Trying to take down Nisha. Will manage to do so. Nisha falls.
You don't have the
mid
puck yet.
Rex. Range Rex has been taken out. Zai and Mickey looking to finish up the melee, and they'll manage to do so. Maybe not the stun. Mickey, he's got a BKB if he's able to get off in time. He'll put the BKB, but he surely can't.
He's still alive.
He got a kill. He's going to be able to lose towards Baboko. I mean, he does die, but the damage has been done big time. They
Damn, big fat fight.
Die back on Baboko. Sure, there was some casualties on Liquid, but it's Liquid just getting further and
They
further
need
ahead.
that third
And
Roshan
Aster,
on
they're
Aster.
not able to defend mid.
Liquid, the way that they want to take fights, right?
Roche
they
is
knew
up in
the egg
30.
was used way earlier on that high ground, and they just full aggression
all in.
chase forward.
Yeah.
Like literally no hesitation. They just kept chasing and chasing and chasing. They know that Phoenix is crucial for Aster's team fight, and they punish it super hard. I mean, holy crap! I cannot believe how long Mickey actually survived there. 7,000
he nearly.
gold.
I mean, well, he set up for Baboko to still die anyway after he went down, but
Yeah.
got a lot done on the way out there, Mickey, and they got what they came for.
Yeah, and this
Mid-rack's
gets
gone,
bopped.
Buyback's forced out of Aster.
That boom. Still a bit ahead of Geek Slate.
XWY, he wants to
And
play
now
risk with
winning
his
a
DD.
well, getting
Looks
gotta be
towards
pretty nice
Sai,
double catch.
and he's got Monet by his side as well. Monet puts the BKB, looks to take down Zai, will get the kill. See Boxy, slides down
Senya
to
is
Sai,
in the
good dodge
only
off
tree
the
in that area.
Track array. XWY continues to try and chase, but the shards will block him off. Gem hits the ground here. Did they see this gem? Yeah, they do. Simon's Cap's going to be able to pick that one up. So a good catch there. XWY
Roche is up.
using
They
the
can walk
DD
in the
to
pit.
make a move.
Wait, they can walk in the pit.
Quite expect. Roshan is back up.
Did they scout it? I don't think Aster
They
did. Now
can
they're
go
gonna
for it.
go
Yeah, they'll
in.
check it out. They're going to be able
They
to take
have
this
to.
Roche right.
Refresher
Monet can go
shard.
straight for the Roshan. What is this? Well, it's a refresher shard. Liquid. Is there any chance of them getting over here in time? They're going to have Mickey back up now. And it looks like it's going down too quickly. Yeah, Nisha, unless he makes some sort of YOLO jump in. But indeed, Roshan's gone. Aster, they'll get the Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard, and they even have the
They're on
setup.
Boxy.
The sleep dart onto Boxy. Boxy, there's the Eon Disc.
Oh,
Three coils
coil.
down. Still managed to walk this off. Boxy gets away.
Wait, out?
Did he still have the? I guess he still had the buff from the Aeon disc on him. Yeah, so he still had the status resist. The coil just dispels right away. It looked like a nice grab there from XWY, but unable to chase forward. Aster though, I mean, a very back and forth game. This
It
time
is,
they're
this
the ones
is-
able to get that Roche.
Here we go. Once again, Monet
What's
with
happening in the other
Aegis.
parts?
Level 27. Alina.
Satanic is going to be that big one that he really needs to be able to stand toe-to-toe with Mickey, because Mickey's damage is still pretty ridiculous, but it still feels like so much of this game is going to be up to these jumps. If
I
they're able
think
to
so,
get that
yeah.
initial jump, if they kill the Phoenix beforehand, if Maboka's able to sit back and get an egg off, that could still
Why
be a
didn't
big decider. Game's still incredibly
Up his
close.
bottle there.
I mean, yeah, because the sort of lockdown that Nisha has.
Dusk
with
was
this
caught in
tournament is
puck goal. How did he run away? It's because
that's a
the
lot of
Aeon
seconds
disc,
of
if
disable,
it
right?
pops, it gives you,
Oh, yeah.
like, I think 100% status
Very
resistance or
absurd.
something.
There is a lot of ways to protect each other.
I don't
now.
know
think that
exactly what it
Maboka
is.
has picked up a Lincoln's as well. So he's probably just going to throw that onto Monet in most of the team fights. And I think XXS, did he have a full Lincoln's as well on Courier? I didn't see what the Courier had when it died from him. But he might also have one, so they could have triple Lincolns. I didn't see if it was Hex or Lincoln's what he was building for, but...
To business here, Aster. Oh, wait, they actually didn't. Bro, they didn't take the refresher shard. What?
Oh, it's in the pit!
Oh,
Oh, no.
What? How did they? They actually didn't. It's still there.
Nobody knows. Only us.
Oh my
Jump.
goodness. Okay. Anyway,
Boxy.
Boxy.
Boxy?
That
Hello?
was not the
Dead.
jump. That was not the jump at all, folks. He's dead.
Didn't get the snowball off. He gets punished. I mean, he blinked in also. He's probably just very dead. Aster?
Who's gonna? Someone's gonna. Liquid they may find this refresher shard. I can see the game being put back into a position where Liquid will probably have control of the map, and
Oh my god.
someone's
please
gonna
no.
check it out, and they're gonna get a free refresher shard.
How does this happen so often? I feel like we had 2 games already that we've casted where Refresher got left in the pit and someone else waltzed in and took it.
I mean, it's not like it's a bad. It's not bad. You want that refresher shard.
I mean, it's
Especially
pretty
at this
broken
point
of
in
an
the
item. Imagine like Insania gets it, double ult. Imagine
True.
Monet gets it, double BKB, double F. I mean, are they gonna realize?
No, if they haven't realized yet, they're not gonna realize now. There's no way.
Oh
They're not
my
thinking about that.
goodness.
They're sort of that was a while ago, Roche. So. Right.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure ROTK is punching himself in the face right now.
That refresher shard. I mean, if that ends up doing something brilliant for Liquid, if Liquid find it, that is.
I mean,
definitely
double
gonna feel bad for
overgrowth,
Aster.
Elder
We'll see.
Dragon
Maybe
form.
Aster will indeed have some sort of vision pass by or pass into the pit, and they'll still see it eventually.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, here's the push from Aster. They've still got 2 minutes left on the Aegis.
Does Boxy
Liquid can deal
have
with this.
his Ags soon?
Kill it fast.
Or is he even going for it?
Mickey is getting his own push going
Doesn't seem
bottom.
to be the case.
Oxy, and the jump. Manages to get out this time. This time it's just a clean poke.
Yeah, but they're split pushing pretty nicely the entire time.
See what sort of response this gets from Aster. Nobody heading back to deal with the creeps quite yet. Okay, now XWY will TP back.
They have to constantly. So I'm seeing the Ricky now at this point. I mean, they're doing a good job of it. Who's carrying the gem on the side of Aster? It's. Who even has it? It's on Puck. Okay. I think they have to. They can't actually buy another one just yet. But they need to have another one perhaps on the Ricky because you have to watch out for this tree axe now at this point. They are doing a good job of cutting some of these trees. I see he has a falling blade. But this is something that can catch you completely off guard. It's just, yeah, there's just a brute from anywhere. Do have to make sure they cover it. XXS, it was a hex that he did lose on the courier earlier, so he does have this instant disable perhaps in these fights.
I mean, they want to try and see if they can make this jump and turn up to a fight where Liquid won't be aware of that. They've still got a minute at this Aegis, so this could be a really good fight for Asters to take. Monet won't be able to get a catch though. Liquid playing nice and defensive, not letting themselves be caught. They're going to know that Aster's very hungry with this last bit of timing on the Aegis to make a move.
Will they check the... Someone check
they're not,
the pit, please.
They're not going to check the pit. Well, if they didn't check it in the last 5 minutes, they're not going to check it now. Why?
I guess they'll wait when they have to check for the next one. Baboka!
They're not going to go in. I mean, they know Roshana it can't have respawned yet. That's the only reason why they're ever going to step into the pit. They're not
But
just
don't you
gonna
ask yourself at some point, be like,
maybe,
all right, who got the
maybe you
Ags and
think someone
refresher?
pressed it. You know, it's a pretty chaotic fight, right? They're like, well, somebody pressed refresher shard. Somebody just ate it by accident. So I don't know.
Boxy gets slept. We'll have the flicker to dispel that slow from the dart, and they go and claim high ground inside of Liquid. This game is so tense right now. Next fight could just be that big decider. There could be a ton of buybacks. How are those looking?
Oxy. Ooh, baiting us. Oh, we got the courier. Oh, I got it.
That's a whole
Eon
Aeon.
that's gone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eon. Sorry, I keep saying Aeon. Damn it.
Oh,
Jump, Nisha.
He jumps straight in. They're going to get the root off onto them here. This time his cat gets taken out, but it will cost Nisha his life, that initiation. 1 for 1, but the gem has dropped. Zai will pick it up.
Oh, it's not easy at this point for Liquid to get these type of jumps forward. Now that there's this Hex finished up, any of these instant disables, it causes huge problems, and they have so many BKB piercing things now at this point. Lina, of course, since we saw level 25 from earlier, that Laguna, it hurts, and now there's a coil as well, too. Puck is at 25, so these jumps, if Liquid jumps, it feels like they almost have to full commit, otherwise they're sacrificing a hero that jumps.
Aster.
Zai, he's hit 25.
I mean, Aster want to try and fight whilst Nisha's out of the game for a minute.
Zai could be a difference maker.
Zai's gonna
What
pop
could happen?
off, yeah.
Like Blink with double Daedalus, like with this
Yeah.
with this multi-shot, it could kill everybody as well too. So there's a lot of different things to look for. Boxy now, okay, now they have a tool that they don't have to full commit. Right now, if they can get these kickbacks, then they can actually try to go for these like softer commit plays versus this coil that pierces BKB and stuff like that. Not easy though, because they are playing into the 2 Lincolns and the 1A on this.
See?
And the second one whenever XXS does respawn.
Oh, Shopify is actually winning right now against Beast Ghost.
Super close. Maybe
And
Tuskags is the thing that breaks it open there for Liquid to get these further catches.
Actually, they're about to win
Tuskags,
game 1.
Lunar
Huh.
Ags, they're both here for the next fight.
Radiant are scanning.
We may even get to realms of 25, level 25 tree. Still a ways away.
Ooh, see if they can get the setup. Siamese cat. Is he going to be able to find box seat and know that the 2 supports of Liquid were playing up here?
They're on tree cutting duty right now.
Is 2 Daedalus on
get
Grandma
all these
worth
pestle
crit
trees.
percentage stack? Yeah, the percentage stacks, but it doesn't stack fully. So, like, if you stack 50% plus 50%, you don't get 100%, but you would get
Who had vision in the pit?
Someone just saw that. I think it was an orb.
75 or something.
I didn't see.
He's not near. Was it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how much
I
it
don't
is,
know. I saw that.
but it
I have
stacks
vision.
diminishingly. So
Oh, well, either way, they
you
did
will
not see
do
it.
a lot
They
more
didn't.
Even if
crits,
they
and
did,
because
it was
his
not on, like, the
little
whole
shredder's
pit.
AoE, it will do a lot. Also,
indeed, in 10 seconds.
the Aghanim
teams will
Scepter
start
from
taking
Insania is
It's just a
pretty
question of who
nuts.
starts
They
taking
have
Roche
all
first.
the vision currently on Liquid.
Which, with the position of lanes, it looks like it'll probably be Asta.
It looks like it'll be
I
Asta.
think
They
Asta
should
will
be
still
able to
get this.
recover it.
They'll
Yeah,
still
they
check
should be able to
the
recover
pit
it.
first.
And they're going to be very upset when they see it. They're like, oh my god, what have we done?
They're getting in the pit. So Roche
Okay,
potentially could be back in the game. We, of course, see it will still be a minute, but teams will have to check.
Heroes are going to die so fast in these fights. This is going to be tough to keep track.
Yeah,
Because
someone's
the
gonna
Aeon,
jump
or
and it
the,
just exploded.
yeah, the Luna with the Aghanims, with the DK jump, some of these heroes could just get deleted. Aeon Disc, though, as we said,
Beast goes 7k behind
two
now.
frontliners kind of for the side of Aster, XWY and XXS. They do have that protection versus it, and there's no nullifiers.
Geek Slate's now
Yeah, no nullifiers
overtaken
on the
Bet
horizon
Boom.
for the side of Liquid. I believe I saw one queued from Aster. It's a Phoenix queuing it up, so that'll take a very
If
long
Geek
time.
Slate loses a game, they're probably
none of them.
eliminated. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if Geek Slate loses... sorry, if
It's the same- it's
Bet Boom loses
same
one
thing about
game,
playing
they're
by vision. I
eliminated.
feel
If
like the
Geek
whole game's
Slate
been determined by vision this game.
wins one, then Geek Slate is
Okay.
is
Next
through.
Roche. It's up in 5 seconds. This Roche contains 2 refresher shards, an Aghanim's Blessing, and an Aegis and a Cheese. Alright, and it spawns. Aster. It's time.
Come on, check the bit. Oh
There
no.
it is. The Fire Spirit.
see it.
He pinged it. They see
There
it.
we go. Okay, Asta. It will still fall into their hands, the refresher shard. There we go. XWY's got that ready for, perfectly in time now for the Roshan fight. Liquid, though. And they're the ones to smoke up first. Coming in from the side, Boxy.
Dark Mago
Just to see
dropping
if
pretty
we can
low.
get a
Actually,
sort of jump.
dropping dead. Even worse.
Double coil could be game breaking with this Dream Call pierces immunity.
Yeah, it's an... Actually, no, he's giving the refresh shard to someone else. He's giving it to Baboka.
Oh, okay. Okay,
The
whatever.
double leg.
Double leg, still very threatening. Boxy's Aeon actually gets forced from that. Dagger. Full blink dodge it. Flickers up.
Ooh, they're in.
Jump.
The Hex off onto XXS. Mickey coming in with the BKB. Monet will step back and has to pop his own BKB here to make sure he doesn't get caught by the Dragon Tail. Nisha, they get
Good
the Dream
coil.
Coil on a Boxy and onto Mickey. Boxy's taken out. A buyback immediately. Mickey is trying to stab
Ass
his
is
trail
getting-
with the heels. He'll look towards XXS, but he's caught in the shackle.
Everyone's buying
Mickey
back.
falls. Double buyback comes out for Liquid. Triple buyback comes
Zai
out
with the
from
double
Asta.
Daedalus.
XXS pushes onwards towards Insania. The TP's coming in as both teams' backup starts to return.
But
Zai killed everybody. Do you see his damage? He did 8,000 damage. He just blinks in the middle of everybody with double Daedalus and flats them to death in an instant.
And he's ready to go
Okay,
again.
They may
I mean,
have found
they're
Mickey,
brought
but
back for this.
Zai's an issue.
3 buyback shoes by Asta, 2 buyback shoes from Liquid. Asta's going to start poking towards the Roshan. But now the game's to the point, if one of these heroes without buyback dies, it could... A lot could be lost from that team.
They gave Monet refresher, so he's got everything up. But eyes on Zai. Like,
Eyes
they're
on
committing
Zai.
so much for Mickey. Zai is the one actually carrying the team fight.
Oh!
Jump.
XWY's in with the jump. Just the coil onto the 2 of them. Monet follows up with the Gleipnir. They'll look towards the Dragon Knight, but Nisha's forced out to the side. Zai quickly
XXS
out
gets
to the
pushed
distance.
back.
Keeping
Boxy
keep away
taking
from Asta.
down.
Managed to blink out. Boxy also able to walk away. Asta try and make a jump. They get Liquid pretty low, but they won't get any kills. Low enough though.
Free
to sort of get
Ags
the space
for-
Asta to go back into the pit and look to take this Roshan down. It's
I have
Liquid.
no idea who.
They're
Buck?
approaching again, but Roshan's falling very, very fast. Asta, they'll get the Roche kill, and this time they'll be very aware to pick everything up. They get the shard, they get the cheese, they get it all.
Is under attack.
And they get
Cool.
the Aghanims.
Does require
Looks
some
like the
buybacks.
Aghanims will probably go to Monet.
Radiant are scanning.
Tier 4's in some trouble now. Dropping pretty low.
I mean, Liquid's running at them. And Mickey seeing if he could catch anyone on the retreat, but Asta, they'll already make it back up towards the safety of their base. They may have the Aegis and the cheese.
Oh,
but the
Nisha?
buyback situation is scary.
Woohoo! Look how fat. Like, he blinks slightly aggressively and
Nisha
everyone...
protected.
I mean, the buyback situation also for Liquid isn't the easiest either. Mickey, if he gets caught in the front, that could be the game decider. Either Zai's so fat, he does need some help.
XXS is trying to get in on this.
They're on
Well,
Zai.
they get the Hex off onto XWY, but the Aeon Disc is there. He'll get kicked out to the side here by Boxy, but the orb's back up. XWY gets away. Snowball from Boxy buys him a bit of time. Nisha getting focused by Monet. The overgrowth from Insania holds Monet
Nisha
back.
has a buyback,
But it
though.
won't save Nisha. Nisha goes down. Immediate buyback here from the Dragon Knight. See if Asta can push for more. Insania He's still in the midst of the fight here. He's got his eyes on them. They get the stun onto XXS, jump forward. They're locking down the Timber Saw. XXS getting very low, but he has cheese. He's going to get caught with the stun. The Hex to follow up. Is he able to get saved by the Samurai heal?
Oh, that heal from Baboka.
Just a chance to pop the cheese and stay alive.
Buyback from the puck.
Still watching from the high ground. XWY buys back, straight back in with the waning silence onto the two of them. And Senya still remaining hidden.
XXS
jumps in with the physical damage. The little shredder, not enough to kill XXS. XXS gets away, jumping from Nisha in the Dragon Tail onto Monet. Boxy, he's in deep, and he'll pay with his life. He tries to kick them back, but that's Boxy out. 2 dead on Asta.
XWY.
They've caught the puck. That's a dieback.
Oh,
And
that
this
could
is
be
the
game.
buyback
Zai
situation
is
we talked about.
dominating.
This is indeed Baboka and XWY dead without buyback. Boxy sort of gave his life there to keep the fight going, and it ends up in a very beneficial situation now for Liquid. I mean, Monet may still have the Aegis, but 3 heroes dead on his team, 2 of them that cannot return for the defense. Liquid, they're going to try and push this hard.
Oh, Zai sat on the sidelines of the fight there. I think he got 4 little shredders off. He was mostly getting messed with by XWY, but he gets like 15k damage done because of it.
So buyback from XXS.
Zai now has Refresher himself.
No one has a
think he
buyback
could-
available
little
at the
shredder,
moment.
Refresher, little shredder.
Yeah, but
Just incinerate these heroes.
it
Because
might just end the game.
he's been decimating them, honestly. Like his BKB and his Blink, he's been playing around the cooldown of Blink with Little Shredder, and it's actually controlling the fights. He's killed the puck twice.
So much damage, and it just happens so quickly.
What's the viewer count at the moment of this game?
These fights are just, like,
33k.
they're super split up. I was watching the North fight because it was literally a fight between Zai and XWY while the whole Southern fight was happening, and Zai able to just, get that like little bit of a blink off and reset to be able to get the secondary going. Now with Refresher, 2 dead. Liquid still poisoning themselves, very aggressive.
Scary moment for Asta.
Still have an Aegis onto Monet.
Try for the Hex onto Nisha, but he bounced back to safety with the cookie.
So hard to kill anything at this
Zai's
point.
Zai's in. Gets some
Oh.
damage done. They get the Hex onto Monet. Monet, of course, has
There
the
it is.
Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2. Indeed, very quickly taken down there by the little shredder of Zai. Monet back alive. Still 10 seconds now for Boca. 25 seconds.
And
no
the
XWY.
Luna pushes
The push
pretty
will continue for
freaking
Liquid.
fast.
So take the bottom set of barracks.
Good God.
Just a-
Yeah, so this damage. I mean, yeah, Zai is really Mickey the carry, but Zai, he's taken over that role completely in these last moments. Just immediately deleting these heroes with the Shredder. 2 racks advantage now. Lane's pushing. How much closer to Insania level 25? He's getting closer and closer. And we're
TPK
about
got
to be at 60
shredded.
minutes also.
And now the sort of playing field, in terms of buybacks, nobody has them. Nobody has them, whether it's for kind of cooldown or for
Why are
money.
they even
Nobody
fighting?
has them.
Naga's not even there on in
So,
Bed Boom's
and
game.
Even though Liquid have
Spending
taken the 2 sets of racks, if Astra's somehow able to get out the base and get the catch on someone like Zai, get some of these kills, this game could still very much go Astra's way. Everything rides on this next team fight. Whoever dies here is
Oh,
going to be
Beast
out for
Ghost is
good.
winning a big fight right
I
now.
think it's Senya the only one close to buyback. He's 40 gold away. Everybody else, it's not going to be there.
Oh,
They
and
have to
Beast
put more
Ghost just won a
emphasis on Zai, though.
super big
I
fight.
know Mickey is the carry, he's the issue. You need to control this
What?
Sapphire.
And there it is, XXS! He's in with the Blink Hex! Starts the fight, catches up, and Zai's able to get the BKB off! They didn't have the follow-up attack,
Monet!
Zai gets out! Monet's been caught by the Hex himself, they're closing onto him! Overgrowth as well, Zai with the little
Oh,
shot.
Zai's damage
Zai.
there. Pooh!
3 dead on Asta, they don't have buyback, it's going to be a team wipe, it's a cleanup,
Pooh!
and that, without a doubt, is going to be GG. There it is!
That damage from Zai.
Ending the game 16-3 and 21. I mean, what a game. What a game. 60 minutes in. Liquid, they'll take the win here, folks.
It looks like it could perhaps go either way for some moments in this game, but then Zai, he takes the reins.
I mean,
what a
that
performance from
last
this
fight
map.
there, where Zai gets jumped, I think sort of a combination of the 4 stuff. I think it may even have been actually the Hurricane Pipe from Mickey.
I want to see
the
damage
match,
dealt
without
by
saying,
Zai.
somebody gets
Zai.
Zai out of being chain comboed down after being hexed by that blink from XXS. And yeah, Zai's able to just turn around and shoot them all down.
I love it.
56k
I mean,
How much
damage.
damage at the end of doing Zai? What are we saying? 56k damage. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Did just the same.
That was actually kind of really fucking nuts.
But if you can't stay on target, if you
Beast Ghost caught up.
It's not even that much about. It's not just the gold. Like
Okay, this one is not the one that I need to watch. This one's actually also pretty interesting.
Deuce is left behind.
Geek Slate versus Bet Boom is a close affair.
Look out as well. Those are the only 2 survivors. So Bet Boom will claim Roshan number 2.
That that Hex instantly paying off. I mean, they find the best target, right? The Tusk is the save here, so if you get him, it's guaranteed dead off the Nightfall chain stun, and then that fight is a 5v4. You don't have the burst damage to punch through GPK. He can man up. Song saves him out of the lasso, and it's a done deal. Then you can gap close his backline, Zeus, who's been so annoying. And Roshan will go their way, so another Aegis probably going to GPK again. Shard to somebody here.
I think the
Shard's gonna
Shard.
take it. I was thinking, not a bad Naga Shard game, because that heal seems pretty significant.
Yeah. I mean, if GPK is going to get kicked into Geek Slate.
Yeah.
If you pop the song,
Split push galore, and then also like bots maybe for Luna. Like tier 4 towers are getting hit right now. They need to deal with the split push.
There are issues though in terms of like now that the Lina, like this position one Lina, when they eventually grow and grow and grow, they do get the bots, and then now we have a setup with Aghanim's Timbersaw and Lina with bots for the Ricky Dart. So if you're separated, like even just this position that Artisan in right now is very dangerous.
Yeah.
These guys have such a similar draft as Aster has.
Hector, so he wants to hunt as well with Schofield.
Can we check something out real
Please
quickly?
do.
Just as an exercise, since we have some downtime. Let's take a look real quickly at Luna's third skill, shall we?
Okay.
Lunar Blessing.
Yeah, good skill.
28 damage,
Yeah.
1000 night vision, nice little radius.
Oh, I see what's about to happen here.
Let's take a look at Lena's third skill, shall we? 55 bonus attack speed as she is going to turn on to Abed, try and blow him up. The 4% movement speed. Now that's 55 attack speed per stack. Sharon, what's going on here? What's happening? How is this?
Well, you see, she has to do stuff.
28 damage versus the other way. Oh my god. Oh, wow.
Well, trapped in the base now.
Lena Gaming, everyone. Lena Major.
Lena.
Unbelievable. 35.
Wait, that puts currently Aster is still at 8 to 6.
As we've said, is extremely high.
but that's where the Naga Siren Illusions are supposed to help you enable that, right?
Yes, that's where you want to
Kind of like the Furion of last game.
shove it in, split it up, and make them deal with your vision through the Naga illusions as opposed to this other way around. The later this game goes, though, Zeus becomes that other core. Batrider is going to scale harder. He almost has enough gold for a refresher here on top of Octarine for force. He's been farming a lot on this bat to make sure they keep the scale up. Do have tools to deal with Naga in this very, very late game.
He gets a refresher and an Axe.
Get this SF25 talent as well.
Do.
My Spanish is getting better.
Good work. Your
No, I
listening
know
skills,
these.
not so much.
What the hell? What'd you say?
I said SF is closing in on 25, where he
okay.
can get this attack on Raze, which is even more AoE damage against the Naga Siren.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We have another Hex on.
Am I just really? I think I might just be really cold. My room's cold as fuck.
Boom, now they have 2 Hexes on both their theoretical initiators here.
Dire's
How-
bottom tower is under attack.
More and more as time goes on, I really think Nox is just going to play for the Blink Snowball save. There's just too many disables.
They can. I mean, they can just Thunder God and let Force find the initiations. This lasso's only 80-second cooldown. It's not a huge committal. He's carrying his own gem, so there's not a lot of ways to hide from this. The downside is if you do get Disruption Purge off on this bat on the jump, it looks a little weird, right? There's also Hexes that can come out. Still this Aegis on GPK. So Bedboom want to fight with this Aegis on Lesh. It makes his life way easier. They're going to try and force it here.
Forcing high ground is way too scary. So Geek Slate, as long as they keep inside of their base, I think they're going to be okay here because they've got the kickback into high ground. There's no way you want to deal with that.
This could be a very long game, to be honest.
Could be.
How do you go high ground here for Bedboom if Geek Slate just played for it? Seems impossible. You can't siege it because Zeus can kill the Naga siege along with everything else, and there's no way Lesh can walk up and hit it, even with Aegis. You're going to get kicked, pulled into the fountain.
Yeah, you get kicked back, lassoed, kick back again.
Scary game.
For another 6
Another scary game.
They've got to buy time on Beast Coast here. Lina needs BKB. If she gets all in, like...
You're stuck in your base. You're stuck in your base.
This game is so tense.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Abed. The BKB coming out now. The 40-minute Storm BKB.
Again, this match, it's for upper bracket. If you lose one here, it's out of your hands of if you are guaranteed upper bracket or not. You can still get there, but it is going to come through tiebreakers. It's going to come through maybe not even any of those. It's going to be rough. And so for Beast Coast and for Shopify, every match so important. This one more so than any of the rest of them. AC done on the Nature's Prophet. I think that was something completed. Was it the Silver Edge done on Luna? She's almost level 25. Other 25s that are coming out soon. Lina's already gotten to hers. Laguna Blade damage is pure and pierces spell immunity. Okay. Nifty.
Man, I don't even know. The gem is still there for both teams. Schofield having one. Abed does not have the other. Where's the other gem? Oh, Crit has it. I see.
Okay. He wants to be able to catch the Ricky.
Any reason why Ortiz's name is in Chinese? His
Lina, the
girlfriend, I don't know if they're married, but his girlfriend, if I'm not mistaken, is Dove, which is a Chinese. She's Chinese. I think they still have a relationship together.
Everyone's smoked up.
Smoke on smoke. Crit sees them all. Avalanche can't find the toss target. BKB out. But the big catch from Abed. Tries to blow them all up at the start. Sacred turns. The dive forward. The egg up on the high ground this turn. It is not good for Shopify.
Arteezy
they
slept?
need to disengage. Arteezy, he's in no man's land, but might just be able to glaive everybody to death.
Oh my
Lena's dead, no
lord.
buyback. Arteezy, he did it. Oh my god. Sacred trying to get out of there, but 3 dead. The turn was huge.
It's like he got slept in the trees and he just hibernated and waited.
Oh, they don't have buybacks. Lina doesn't.
Arteezy just walked
That might just be it.
They might have done it. I mean, Dark Mago has it, but the Lina.
Schofield? Oh, he's TVing back. He's not going for the darts or anything. He doesn't know. Doesn't know the vision.
And
Knight's
no
about to
BKB
lose.
for this Luna, but I don't know if it matters. I think that they can just try and close this one out. 6.
So Geekslate, they do need to start getting into that jungle area.
And here's the smoke to do it. It's like the
After the glyph, you just chunk.
Do so much damage. The Sleeping Dart is going to try and delay this, but it is really hard to imagine that they don't at the very least get megas, and if they keep going, this game just might be over. 35 seconds. They use the glyph on this, so they're trying to get them to make a play, but the toss back, he was there. He finds him. Sacred. Double Chakram out, trying to separate. Does have a Timber Chain again, but he's gone. That's 1 death. Does have buyback. Gonna have to use it here. This is megas at the very least. Do Shopify try and go for more? I mean, if they knew that Beast Coast didn't have buyback, that was
2 games in a row where Luna beats Lina?
It does take a long time for it to break.
Yeah.
Consistently annoying. I don't think they have.
Sean when it spawns.
beautiful flank move from Geekslate. The only reason that even is looking like a potential one fight for Baboom is because they've had incredibly clutch defensive plays, but of course, it's all defensive clutch plays.
Yeah.
There's nobody killing Geekslate in this fight, because Pierre's getting multi-lasso, GPK gets dragged down the cliff. Nightfall can't really interact with these BKBs, and he's not dealing that much damage anymore.
Yeah, and Pure's illusions, they get Requiem'd.
They get Requiem, they get Zeus bolted.
Zeus ulted, so that's so much of your damage.
This game is looking tough for Baboom. I don't know if they have enough damage in the tank. Again, they have to get the hexes off, right?
Half-track bonus speed to
That
allies.
tells me that even if you live through some of this initiation, it's not going to matter. The defensive plays from Baboom are not going to win you these fights. You need to find the opening. You need to get the hexes out and just take it to them.
You either need to get the initiation and waste Schem, or you have to somehow get Schem to use his BKB and then Song reset.
It's looking tough. They're going to try and evade. Tracks are going out.
Oh, lasso.
Oh, the lasso! The disruption save is there, and they've got a really good arena, but at the same time, Scam is here in the middle of it. He doesn't have the Requiem, though, to be able to save anybody. He needs to be able to get out of this arena, but GPK is on the hunt. He's sticking on top of Scam. Do they have the vision? The arrow's going to come out from the side, dodging the split earth. What a move by Scam.
Oh my lord!
Sensational little play by him. Now they're going to be able to kick back.
The
GPK.
song!
They finish him off. No, the song goes out.
There's a spear. There's a hex.
BKB, he doesn't have it. They're going to be able to get the immediate hex.
Clutch
Try and
force.
force him over to the side. Cox has his own BKB. Does he have a snowball to be able to save Scam? Now the Requiem can go off. Pure pops his BKB. No illusions, though, so he doesn't really have the damage to instantly kill the SF, but maybe GPK does. He lands a split earth. Snowball goes over to the side. He does pick up the SF, but without the SF, he buy back. GPK, it's a trouble. The Zeus is laying in. He's running out of mana, but they finish off GPK. How did
What?
all fall over?
The buybacks on Dire Outpost. It's from that smoke move earlier, right? They have control. They have vision. The buybacks come in. They get to that outpost faster. 3 core buybacks here for Geek Slate.
And how much damage to that?
What a freaking wild fight. And Gap going absolutely fucking bananas
It
there.
felt like Zeus was the one cleaning up the end of that for sure. Not to mention, Force is doing an insane amount with this relic and the refresher. You have so many lassos, so many. I mean, you got 4 or 5 flame breaks off on the second life. Still, pretty decent fight for Boom. I mean, you're gonna have to grind through these buybacks at some point.
I thought that
No
was
way
a
around
dream. When they songed SF and he didn't have BKB, I was
I
like,
thought he was
oh,
dead.
he's done.
But that spear almost went against him there.
Oh, is that what happened? He got speared? I thought he got
think
forced
so.
out.
I think he got forced too. But
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm saying. 4 staffs.
Arrow to stall
They
things
are
a little
valuable.
bit. But Geek Slate in a fantastic position again. One game.
A reasonably decent position, because if they lose their heroes in a bad fight now, their base might be destroyed. So yeah, Geekslate needs to be careful.
Out of elimination and makes it so that who is it? Hellraisers will also be eliminated.
I mean, we see the man fight from Pure. He can stand his ground. I don't know if it's winning you the fight, right? You got to keep kind of your whole squad alive here for Boom. You got to fight together and go through these targets off the hexes, get him going. Skem can fight back, and he's going to outlast you with the Satanic. So here's another smoke from Boom. Vision has been their enemy this game. Versus Zeus Bounty, you're not going to have a lot of it, but with double hex, they need the jump. Your wards, you got to make the most of them. They have 1 obs on Toronto Tokyo. Better make it count here, because you need the initiation. Aegis on Skem, he can even frontline.
Yeah.
Just don't lose your other cores who don't have buy, because this might just win you the game if you're Boom and you find the opening.
Arcane Blink with Aghanim Scepter on Batrider is so scary. And with the refresher on top of that.
And, I mean, look at Geek Slate. They're just
misstep.
waiting. Skem in front, high ground ward. They do not need to do anything else in this game right now, and they don't want to. Skem has his hands off the keyboard.
Bayern won 3-0 against
Trying to build a refresher
Union
too, so
Berlin.
2 BKBs in a fight, 2 Requiems.
I feel like
Puts
if Geek Slate
Bayern
can
at
get past
first
Pure and
place.
the buybacks,
Dortmund second.
this game is theirs.
We got third.
Free sailing.
I don't mind this type of gameplay. Boom have the same idea, right? Like, I'm not taking a fight off Vision, but the Geek Slate not going to give it to you. There's no way. I don't think Skem has left this spot for 2 minutes. That's why they call him Stone Cold Skem right here.
That's right. He's
Man.
just staring you down, waiting for you.
Cannot phase him.
His head out a little bit to farm some ancients. Not a big deal.
Back to the
And
spot.
Back to the hold.
You can feel the tension in this game.
Yeah.
And I think it's the correct call not to push that spot as Boom, but I would like to see these Naga illusions cutting mid and top here.
Yeah, top. Yeah, I'm surprised that with them 5-man stack not hitting a single creep wave, it's still taking some serious
yeah,
time
you're
for
not-
Boom to get any map.
You're not getting lanes in here, and you're not forcing anybody to show, because maybe someone messes up, you know? You never know.
It's a hard knock life
You shove it-
for
maybe on
us.
top of the
I'm
illusions,
actually
eventually gets
really
Skem goes in,
cold.
maybe
It
they
is
push it
freezing.
still.
Top
Right
damage makes things
now.
a little bit more interesting, but it's not the best rune for a Naga Siren.
Mexican standoff. Neither team is going to blink. All right,
Toronto Tokyo sniping the Observer Ward and backing out. Now Geek Slate no longer want to stand in that one spot without vision.
So they're gonna retreat farther.
So they say okay.
I mean, he has Aeon, so he can be a little aggressive.
Hellraiser is 7 and 9, but they're dependent on these two matches because if Batboom wins 2-0, it's a tiebreaker. If Geek Slate wins, gets 1-1, it's still a tiebreaker. If Geek Slate wins 2-0, Hellraiser is still eliminated.
Keep it in backpack. Probably just swap it out post BKB.
Yeah, like during the song, he can swap
Then
it
you
in.
get another round of spells, song, bail out your cores. Remember, the song is healing too because he has shard. Maybe you just save GPK in some of these fights.
This Naga is huge, though.
GPK is going another hex. That's
When in
a lot
doubt,
of
hex
hexes.
it out.
Yeah, we haven't been able to use them. It's a problem right now.
I mean, it's their only option, right? Their only option winning fights, I think, is bursting
Kind
down
of, yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, Age is going to get reclaimed. They don't have buybacks for 2 minutes on any of the Geek Slate cores. Like, if they have the buybacks on Batboom, this is the time to take a fight. Because none of the cores from Geek Slate will be able to rejoin the fight if you kill them now.
And they're just waiting buybacks. They don't care anything else in this game. They just want their buybacks.
That boom, if they want to take advantage of this buyback timer that's currently ticking down from Geek Slate, 3 different heroes, they would have to somehow approach the base, and that sounds like a death sentence.
You want to go near this base and get kicked in, man? I don't want to go near it. Again, how does Batboom end this game? You cannot end it by just going high ground. I think it's impossible. You have to win a fight outside the base without buys. If Geek Slate sit in their base whenever they don't have buys, what is the play here?
I mean, I think there is still a significant upgrade. Like if Save can get an Aghanim Scepter, you get the triple
good.
saving purge as well as the triple regular purge.
It's not close
But
to it,
he's
though.
not building into it.
And honestly, I don't know how much it changes his mana rates. A little bit, but
Refresher on Mars is pretty significant because he already has the scythe, so you get
Yeah.
those. He also doesn't have shard, curiously enough.
no, he went more defensive scheme with the Aeon.
Are scanning.
At the same time, he has Blink Hex, so a little bit of both worlds.
I mean, I feel like when you get the refresher, the shard becomes insanely value.
Well,
Double spear, double stun.
I mean, it evens out, you know, because Narman didn't buy the Bounty Shard, which is incredibly busted, so.
Get it in now, Avery. It's probably going to be one of your last chances to be able to talk about this shard.
I mean, you're telling me Shadow Walking your SF or Shadow Walking your Tusk or Bat at this point in the game is not pretty good value for 1400?
Well, when everybody has gems, don't think it's very valuable.
But it's still like, when you smoke out, right, your smoke breaks or something, they have a high ground ward, maybe some guy doesn't get seen. It's still nice here.
See, the draft Team Liquid versus, again, Team Asa playing another Monet Lina.
Have a gem, right? I'm telling you, it's good value. It's good value. Here's smoke from Geek Slate. They have finally decided we have our buys back up. They are indeed back up for everybody. They're to take the same fight. Deja vu.
Oh, save the
Deja
perfect hero. They
scam.
get the Thunder God's Wrath this time. No blinking away from this one, sir. Force, looking, seeing if anybody else is around. Batboom gets caught sleeping, and not the good kind from the Naga side.
Nightfall doesn't want to give up the ward.
He doesn't. They can chain stun up this bounty hunter. They immediately sight up
Scam in the back
as well. Scam in the back lines with the Requiem. Oh, he's stopped by the Split Earth. Able to get that just barely.
Armin
in
bought
time.
back. Roshan. How long is the respawn going to be?
Holding on to his. Potential spawn time starts now.
20 seconds.
Familiar.
Super early one.
This is the same setup as last time, right? Geek Slate gets that flank. They find save. This time it's clean. They get the outpost off it. D-ward all the vision here for Batboom. And they are playing this game very methodical. You might not like it. You might say it's slow, but in terms of reading the win condition and what they want to do and what they don't want to do, it's
3 Ags.
very distinct.
Naga's Ags is BKB piercing, right? Yeah.
That boom does. They're gonna know when the illusions pulled Roshan out of the pit. They're gonna check over in this triangle. They're gonna take over this part of the map.
I mean, I think they're going to go Roche if they don't find anybody here.
Yeah, if they get the right kind of vision here. Of course, smoke breaks. Looking for anything with a flame break, doesn't find it. You start backing away.
How much does Scam want
Oh, game is scary.
They want to fight where
And the nullifiers at the moment are like super bay.
Solutions are obnoxious. Yeah. They're so obnoxious.
I mean, when they're all grouped up and Zeus is like throwing all his spells and we've got races and stuff, you can deal with it. But one by one, these illusions walking into the pit and giving vision.
Honestly, he should get like an illusion go top, mid, bottom. I think bottom is probably a little bit. It's how long do the
Instead, they hold this more defensive ward.
Naga illusions stay alive?
Position for them than before. Neither team can really just force Roche here. Buybacks are going to be up for pretty much everybody in this fight. Only Nightfall doesn't really have his in terms of cores.
They're gonna try and seek this with the total damage with the arrow. Oh no!
He's saved.
Scam!
Scam.
They need snowball save. They need somebody to be able to come in now. But he's
Cox
not.
going in, but a little bit too late. Buyback.
Don't have the buyback. See
Second
what he does
arena.
with it. Double arena
got the
going out.
Zeus.
They manage to get the Zeus. This is all important. Scam. He's gonna use the Requiem, but the Zeus is already dead. The Requiem clears out. The
Cox is going in.
And bet boom, they call a reset. They say this is the perfect time for them to be able to stall up everybody else. Well, Cox is going to get chased down by Nightfall, GPK, and the rest of the crew.
Cox has a buyback. Oh, that's a dieback. If they kill off Narman.
Here, he's going to have to use his BKB and blink away. Blinks out.
The buyback for Geeslake, that was very expensive.
I mean, they use their refresher arenas, but other than that, most of the spells are still up for bet boom.
I mean, Geeslake used 3 buybacks there. You only have force buyback right now. His isn't even that effective. Yeah, Pure just manning up.
I think they have to give up Roshan. I think they have to sit back in their base again.
That fight was just Nightfall destroying them. With the Hex on Skem, he gets the Arena Spear, and I think Cox, he went on other heroes, right? He did not have that snowball save for the Shadow Fiend.
No.
I feel like you should play for that, because I think the only way to win the fights is the jump Hex. If you reset that, Skem gets BKB or Satanic off. Then you're stuck in that old situation where you just got to win the man fight.
All right, we've got the nepotism now on the Leshrac.
Nepotism.
Or,
I mean,
not nihilism, sorry. Nepotism.
Bringing his brother into the game. I mean, now you have a suddenly 20k Goldie for Bet Boom here. Aegis, Refresher Shard, and that Ags all going to GPK.
But they have to go high ground.
They do.
If they really want to end
They
this
do.
game with the Aegis.
That's tough.
That is so scary.
I still am not exactly sure how you do it, to be honest. I've been thinking about this puzzle for a while. You can just pre-throw Cleanse on the Lesh and throw him in there.
Yeah, you kind of need some Lincolns.
I mean, when Geeslake doesn't have buys, it's easier because you can just throw bodies at it. And when someone gets kicked, you just all jump in with them and take the fight in their base, right? They don't have buys, so every kill you get is worth
Especially if you get the song, right?
Yeah, and then you can buy.
Why doesn't Shadow Demon clone Naga more often? I think he wants it to be up just for a save.
But what if that picks
Because
up
if you use it, it's going to be on cooldown. Ooh, Narman.
Even with the kick, you might just be able to go in with the guy. Like if it's GPK frontline, he has Aegis. He gets kicked in, he dies with Aegis. You just run in with him.
Okay, but what if he gets kicked back and then that guy also gets lasso back to the fountain? You
Well, that's
following
why
him to the fountain?
That's why this high ground's so scary, man. I don't know what to tell you. You got to end the game sometime
I
earlier,
mean, GPK's his Aegis could be literally nothing. If he gets kicked back, he gets lassoed after the kickback, and then he gets refreshed, lassoed again. That's fountain territory.
He has nihilism, though.
He does have nihilism. Could use some nepotism too.
A lot of isms.
Well, we also
could use a
be
cataclysm.
using some 60-minute items.
Yeah. Apexism. Ex Machinism.
Giant ringism.
It's been a while since I've
See. Oh, Nisha's bringing out the Arc Warden Gaiman. Ho ho ho. Mickey is playing safe lane. Wow, look at that draft. Safe lane Venge, Nisha Arc Warden.
Part of the reason it's so tense, this is a fight for elimination. Hell, this could be a fight just for
sanity.
Team not preventing, preventing disband. Neither one of these teams is going to be super happy with being eliminated out of the group stage. Bet boom, more so than I think Geek Slay, because they were slated as one of the teams. Look, they got, they killed it in Eastern Europe. This is a superstar team. This is a team that's built to win TI, not get knocked
especially by bounty hunter Zeus supports.
They're laughing at that draft.
Everybody's laughing at it, but
Nobody's laughing
a lot
now.
of people losing to it.
All right,
Maybe there's something to it.
Searstone
Look, we're taking
picked
this
up
game
the
as a
Shadows
practice.
Giants ring.
I mean, yeah, I think so as well.
He's big. He's
But
a big boy.
Yeah, he's a real big boy. I mean, that,
God damn. Been going to the gym.
he's on steroids.
He's so big the camera can't even fit him in the screen. Can't fit the real Nightfall either.
So, can Geek Slate get out of their
Probably they're playing something unconventional because they are trying. I think they're just trying to have some fun. On Liquid, they're guaranteed first place if I'm not mistaken, because the second place is not even playing. And he's not playing.
He's on neutral item.
To be fair, they were already guaranteed first place.
Just add one more thing that makes it super hard to fight into Icon.
Not a bad one.
No, certainly not. Book dead. That might help Bet Boom a little bit when it comes to pressuring these buildings. Nightfall really running up
Walking over.
these areas with the Giants ring, searching for kills. The tower's dying fast.
Nope.
He's got a
Ags lasso.
Double lasso on the left side into the Requiem, and immediately GPK is dead. There goes the Aegis.
He's kicked a really deep lasso in the fountain.
Super deep back into the
Nightfall.
fountain. They do manage to get
You're
the arrow
big,
onto
but
the
not
Zeus,
that
but at the
big.
same time, Nightfall. Oh, the arena to block out the fountain shots, and he TPs away. Oh, now that's something else. But without the Mars, Bet Boom, they got to be careful. There is no lassos anymore.
Sun Force.
They have any force.
Oh, the arrow
to get him
lands.
away. The arrow does land, but it's a bit too far for Pure to be able to chase after him.
You gotta retreat here, man. You don't have bars.
That's
Where did that double lasso come from? I didn't even notice he got Ags on bat. He ate it.
Don't listen to me. I said it like 10 minutes ago. He's got the Ag plus the arcane blink plus the refresher.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I don't think you are. Book of Shadows.
I mean, that was a
is found
pretty-
for Geek
That was a
Slate.
pretty damn good double lasso, right? You got the save and... Why was save up that far? He was up really far.
Are you okay?
I mean, he got...
Kinda was.
Are you
And then
okay?
Nightfall gets kicked and re-lassoed into the fountain. Oh my god, dude.
But
this-
then he had Aeon Disc in a second arena,
Yeah.
so he used it to block out the
I
fountain.
mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but this high ground is just brutal, man.
He's got 13,000 gold on Naga Siren, by the way.
Yeah.
So this
He's investing.
22k is hardly anything.
No, I mean, the gold doesn't matter in this game. Yeah. Everybody has what they want. So, round 2, Nightfall. Walking up the hill, they do get a Rax.
Try and get one full lane while Geek Slate's abilities are still on cooldown. Without the Requiem, I think that's a pretty significant
Dyer's bottom
spell for these team fights.
let's
There's
see.
a Book of Shadows on Toronto, Tokyo. So
They're just
look how much
slowly but
skill gain
surely
this game.
Yeah, same goes with Geek Slate as well.
clearing up this dire base.
Also nice.
Scary.
They have
They're
the
buybacks are almost up though for Geek Slate.
Yeah.
5 to 3. Did get an Ex Machina on Skem. That is pretty damn nice here.
Are you
I don't
okay?
think he would have wanted anything else.
Maybe Mirror Shield? Mirror Shield would be pretty interesting with these side uses. It would make it a whole lot scarier.
That is true, yeah. I think that's why they're throwing the Lotus on him now. But we are back into that high ground defense situation. All of that for a Rax. Didn't even get a single buyback out of that fight if you're Bet Boom, which is probably what you were looking for more than the Raxes, because I don't think the Rax matter too much. You gotta end this game, man.
Overwhelming blink.
64-minute game.
Bit tank here.
Oof.
Save is gonna try and start working towards an
Dude,
active
this is
counter.
kinda
This
nuts.
Frontier's gotta just leave him some. Oh, they pass over the Giants ring to Naga Siren, so now his illusions are.
Those are some big illusions.
Remember a long time ago when we said Heart Scotty was the tankiest you're gonna get basically against the Zeus?
Are you okay?
Well, we were wrong. There's still Giants ring to be picked up.
I must have them all.
They're pretty tanky. He has 5,000 HP.
Toronto, Tokyo. Dual wielding books.
Okay, Force is gonna finish up theirs as Nightfall
Oh, he spots him.
almost steals them.
Oh, jeez. Is he gonna get caught here? The BKB's gonna run out soon, but he does have a
he should be
refresher
good.
still.
So he got Apex out of that, and one other item, right? I didn't see
Yeah, he
what it
sent
was.
something back. What did he send back?
Whatever Skem is taking. No, it's just taking back to Ex Machina.
Are Are you okay?
Check it out. Okay, they got Arcanist armor as well. So Arcanist armor.
Arcanist armor is damage reflection, right? I just forget what the fuck it is.
I mean, somebody should want to.
I think it's like retaliate aura,
I mean, this Book of Shadows.
or am I confused? I'm always confused, but
I mean,
how
between
confused
the
am I?
Lasso on one side and then all the scythes on the other. Bloodthorn.
Lincoln's recipe flying out for force, so he wants to get a Lincoln's, maybe help Skem out as well.
I mean, there's one
lot of
book
extra
in this
gold.
game that is way more valuable than the other.
That is. Oh, someone got a dealer piece?
Yeah, they got them into dead on Bedroom.
The Book of Trash.
Yeah, Murat is dual wielding books right now, so.
Book of the Garbage. He's gonna send it bottom here. He'll get some split push action
Geek
going.
Slate pushing out. They're gonna run into Nightfall. Or not.
He's gonna run into him.
It's gonna break. Now they get him. Oh, Blink forward. Nightfall puts himself in the high ground.
Huh?
Okay, now he's gonna be pulled down by the lasso, but they're not even worried about him. They tried to go for save, but he got a blink away again. Now the
Second
song
lasso,
is
so
catching
much
all these
committed.
heroes. Cox and
He got a disruption.
BKB, but at the same time, the disruption is gonna be able to bail out this Nightfall who's put on the high ground once again, but he uses the refresher.
nihilism.
Oh, that damage.
Locking down these two. Narman's trying to chase after save. They were wanted the disruption so badly, but they couldn't quite get him.
No Raccoon, Skem.
Now they've got the
Skem gonna
side
try and turn.
Pops the BKB. The Requiem's gonna go out.
They're all
Will this
BKB.
damage be enough? Pure
Dude, Nightfall's playing so fucking amazingly.
On the Shadow Demon.
Got hexed on the save.
No, but the side save. He managed to stop him from getting off a snowball. Silenced up. He's gonna snowball after save. Save just toying with him at this point. Countering Geek Slate's every move. Geek Slate defeated.
Dude, what a fight.
With all heroes. With one life. Every
Five
buyback
buys.
used.
I think they're gonna have to use this Tusk buy, maybe not, but yeah, you need a pause after that one, man. Take a breather.
How many times has Save managed to get these
Dude,
counter
Save
plays?
is just. This guy mechanically is on another level, man. I don't know what to say.
Sick.
About his own play? Those were some sick moves by me, boy.
It's that artesian line, you know. This guy's got to be on Molly or something. He's just playing with him. They're laughing too. They're like, "Jesus, man!" Absolutely destroying them in this fights, and none of those buybacks able to get in there either, right? The hexes in these plays too, just destroying them. Sure, you get off a really good-looking Requiem, but they still have BKBs up on both cores, and these arenas and spears have been disgusting from Nightfall. He is finding the angles. Bet Boom making this late game work. 50k net worth lead though. This game.
Let's
still
see,
feels like it could go either way. But now they have a full 5 buyback advantage here.
These guys Shopify
This
game
has to be
draft's
beatable.
almost finished.
You're not going to get a better position than this.
They're going to try.
But that high ground,
Roshan also up
That
in
high
30
ground.
seconds, so if they used all their buys, there's no rush to them.
that is true, yeah.
Wait till Roshan's up, their
Patient.
buybacks are still going to be down. In fact, you kind of begin to question, Skem was the last one to buy back,
Are
right?
you okay?
Maybe Skem could have held on to his.
The thing about that fight, though, is they got the lasso on Nightfall, and Skem and Narman went on other targets.
Yeah, they
It
tried to
didn't-
catch Save as he ran
Yeah.
forward to save Nightfall, but he blinked right before he got
But
hit.
the thing is, Nightfall was BKB, so you could just man up on him, right? It works both ways.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's got the passive that blocks a lot of the damage.
You have Silver Edge, though. I don't know. I think you have
On
to
the high
play
ground
with these
push.
lassos, right? I don't think you can split up too much of these. Like these songs really mess with you. And there's another double
Oh,
lasso.
the Requiem into the lasso, but it
broke
pulls
it.
him off of the lasso.
Oh!
They do that.
What?
Yeah, that is not the combo.
I
That
mean, that is how that works.
So Bedboo are just like, okay. Go
that
lasso,
that's
Requiem.
so much anti-synergy. Holy shit.
Even doing some work here.
It really is.
Some gold to Skem.
Got these defensive splitters set up.
Triple arrow as well. It hits Skem.
Very scary.
He's
And
hexed.
managed to land Scam. Cox has got to save him with a snowball, and he does. He's
The
going
kickback.
up to the Nagastar and Illusions. They also get the
Got
kick away on the
speared.
Nightfall. BKB goes out from Scam, but it doesn't manage
Cox
to go
is
out for
gone.
Cox. Cox gets caught, and he's dead. 2 minutes on the clock. 4 versus 5. 4 versus 10. For Geek Slate to hold on to this game 1.
There's only one lasso forced one through.
Dude, that's 69 minutes. Oh!
No kickback. This high ground has been broken.
They're going to have to give up Vegas.
Oh, Norman gets arrowed?
Just for the positioning
Megas end the game here, man. You're not going to get a better window. You have 5 buys and 100,000 gold in the bank.
Does mean they're getting closer to the fountain for the lasso pullback.
Oh, the arrow!
Another arrow! This time they don't have the snowball save, so he's just dead to get the lasso, though. The pullback, they're
deep
trying
enough?
to get
It's so deep!
Go, go, go,
Oh!
go, bring him all the way back! Go for the lasso, baby! The nihilism underneath the fountain, but
He's
it gets
alive.
eventually. He's somehow still alive.
How does this a 5-second song? Oh my lord!
Resetting everything! The attack against the fountain, Skem is trying to deliver the damage, but he just doesn't have enough in the tank. Bed Boom are all walking away. They're the heroes.
Dude!
Will run out of a BKB.
Even diving in.
He says, "This is my fountain now."
He wants to die so he can refill his
He
mana
can
to
go
come
ahead
back.
and buy back and join in the rest of the team. Bots to full health, full mana. What you're gonna do? You're gonna get speared into the tree. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get Nightfall on top of you with the scythe, with the dagger, with everything that they have to finally finish up Skem. Die back.
That was a nutty game.
One win for Bet Boom.
Oh, you saw Force's expression at the very end there. If you aren't killing them in the fountain with 10 seconds of lasso, those were the longest duration lassos I've seen in my life, dude. Those lassos were lasting into the next game, and nobody died. Arena's blocking the fountain, Nihilism blocking the fountain. At some point, GPK says, wait a minute, I want to die anyway. Suicides to come back, and it's still not enough. What in
That was actually very nutty. Okay, let's see. Then we'll go to, I guess, Aster versus Liquid again. Oh, no, I think that's on EN4.
Still not level 6 on this Beastmaster. Just has the Dominator finished. We usually see this Dominator in like 7 minutes. It's like an 11-minute Dominator almost. And still not 6. Maboka actually hitting 6 before his offlaner. See that one again. Toss back plays. That's how they'll have to play. Just play really aggressive with XWY. Have Baboka follow him around with the chakra so that he can get these multiple avalanche tosses off to enable this blink timing so they can make
Wait,
some space. 'Cause
that means
for
it's
now,
guaranteed
you
a
have to try- you have
tiebreaker,
to
right?
punish the fact that Liquid's gone double minus.
Because
They're
they're
sitting
at
back and
7,
farming for the
they're
side
at
after.
6.
Seven are not gonna
Guarantee,
feel
yeah,
it.
there's,
They gotta be
no,
playing.
actually,
There we go, smoke
yeah,
on
no,
the
it's
mid.
100% going to be a tiebreaker.
Aggressive play under the coverage of the global silence that Sami's Cats now got ready to pop. See if they can find. Mickey's pushing out top pretty far on his own.
He's about to have Aghanims.
And he's also maybe about to be dead unless he bails out. He's actually got no TP on him. So he's going to have
Oh,
to...
he looks dead.
Yeah, he may have stuck around a little too long. Let's get the magic missile off before an avalanche is there.
Oh,
Swap himself. So get a bit of that damage reduction here. Reducing it by 30%, but it will not keep him alive. He tries to bring down...
He gets
In
killed.
fact, he does manage to bring down Siamese Cat with him. But he will die for that.
he lost
Meanwhile,
into
Into the triangle. Boxy.
He's still alive.
He's going to be able to get the grab onto XXS before XXS can get the roar off. As XXS going down, Monet TP's over towards the tier 2. See if they can
The
clean up
creeps.
some kills in return. As the overgrowth from Insania holding them back. And make sure that Baboka and Monet aren't able to punish Boxy for that move.
They took a bunch of creeps though. Monet actually uses Light Strike Array while overgrowth to guarantee that he gets the big creep.
The
but
fuck, Zai has
that
a hand.
evasion
Might
play
have...
from Boxy and Insania, they take away a majority of those ancients, sap the XP, and kill XXS again, who's already having such a hard game, 0-4 Beastmaster, and they still put more attention onto him. This is going to be a slow recovery for him. Even though they kill Mickey up top, Liquid makes the better move.
Yeah, and the fact that Mickey still gets a kill.
I'm
on the
actually
way
going
out,
to
as you
make
say,
myself
still gonna
some
have this-
dinner. Be right back.
Yeah, well, probably record timing on the Aghanims and Venge. With the very few games that we see it, and of course, pretty much the no games we see it as carry in pro play. So yeah, 12 minutes in, Aghanim's on its way out.
That is insane.
They're making it
I
work.
can't believe Mickey gets that trade kill. Like I said, he still lost int because the silencer died after him, but with a spells, you know, Aster, they got to be cleaner on these ganks. They can't be missing Light Strike Arrays and stuff like that. XWI, Blink Reveal. It's just to get some creeps.
Radiant structures
I don't consider myself the best player.
Alright, yeah, bench. Aghanims is ready.
Yep.
So Mickey, got to be pretty happy even if he does get tossed into some weird spots because he's just going to be able to come right back and fight. See where Aster looks to make their moves here with this blink. Because you definitely feel like you have to make moves because
You've got
these
to
double
if you have to.
minuses.
You have to. You cannot sit back. And,
No, can't sit back for
they are
something,
going. They've got this blink dagger that they're ready to make a jump with on XWY. But at the same
It's
time,
already a-
Liquid, they're smoked up as well.
It's already a mech on Zai now, too. So he does have a Midas, but he's also just ready to fight with his team.
Yeah, this Midas has not hindered his early game at all. Zai.
No, definitely not.
He's in prime position, and now it's only just going to pay off massively. So, no, not punished at all here for going for the pickup this game first.
And XXS, yeah, just still in recovery mode, farming triangle. Means he's taking away triangle from his Lina. Monet's still farming well, but going to slow him down a little bit. XWY.
What? The Avalanche.
Catch.
I'll get the toss back. There's Mickey. Still get a bit of a heal here from the mech of Zai. That's him taken down once. We'll see if they can deal with the illusion. Okay,
Monet's in the
still
front.
ready to fight. He gets the swap back onto Monet. Monet caught in the midst of the fight. Monet's gone. As Liquid, they can look to try and push it for more. Mickey ready to play onwards. As he's got the stun back up. The XWY surrounded. Liquid, they'll take out the two of them. Of course, with this
Mickey's like,
Aghanims,
joke's on
got
you, I'm
magic
not the
missile.
carry.
Okay, they'll hold back on diving the high ground. See, this is the problem now with that Aghanims killing the Venge. It doesn't mean anything. Mickey's still fully ready to play with his full toolkit and still pick up all the XP.
And he's back. Since his illusion survived, he's right back into the fray as well. You're playing versus carry Venge, but he is not the carry. Mickey will suicide every single one of these fights to allow Nisha to get these cleanup kills. Nisha is the true carry. And this is a huge fight win for Liquid because they get both the Lina and the Tiny, and that's Aster the one making the aggressive move. Sure, you kill the Venge, but it doesn't feel good at all. It feels like you didn't even
No, it
kill
doesn't. It's you've got to be able to do it twice, and if you can't do it twice, you kind of better not doing it at all. Okay. There's the setup. Magic Missile. They do get the combo onto Insania. Mickey, he's just going to go in
Swap.
aggressively. He's ready to play. The Global Silence will come out. Boxy in on top of Monet. Monet steps back to keep his distance. XWY tries with the toss, but Mickey's got the Magic Missile back up. Pulverize as well there onto XWY. Nisha also ready to get involved at the side of this fight, throwing down the Flux, making sure that XWY will tick out his Zai with the final hit on him. I mean, Liquid, they've got the scalability. They've got these Midases, but they've also got the ability to take these fights at this moment in time. Aster are just not finding the chance to make the moves they kind of need to be able to slow Liquid down.
No, by no means. I think the XWI actually kind of gives his life away there to protect the Lina. I think if he didn't get the toss onto Mickey, Mickey actually gets the stun onto Monet, and Monet might actually die as Liquid just continue with the relentless aggression. XXS, does he throw the roar onto Insania? He will. But Boxy's here.
Boxy's here. XXS has got to get out. He has got Monet actually by his side. Maybe the two of them can take down Boxy and Insania.
The rock
Boxy
throw?
will turn, throws a rock back at Monet, gives him a chance to close him with the Pulverize. They've also got the Overgrowth, but the Light Strike Ray and Laguna Blade will burst Boxy down. They get the kill here.
Oh, God. Ton of damage from the two supports, though, and Mickey, he's
on his
making
way.
the run over. He's invis. Monet, he's under
This might-
vision.
Mickey, he's going to follow him up here, and he's going to set up Magic Missile onto Monet. Monet trying to run. Mickey's still got a swap at the ready. Swaps Monet back in towards the Nature's Grass. Monet will turn with the Light Strike Array, but he's not going to be able to get the connection onto Mickey. Mickey takes down the Lina. Monet falls.
How is Liquid doing? How are they doing this? This is so crazy. I mean, they find the Lina again. Monet starting to get slowed down a lot. Venge constantly hunting, the two supports hunting, and Nisha just farming away. Octarine has been queued up. He's already got the Maelstrom plus the Midas, so he's going to have that incredible cooldown, of course, on your Midas that you love so much, and his double. Up top.
Zai.
Can they find Zai?
Oh. No. Oh, he tries for the TP out, but not going to happen here. So a little bit more int for Siamese Cat. Doing well on the int, actually. Already up to 18 int stolen. He's a smart lad.
Yep, and I like the purchase. I actually really like that he went for the Veil this game. I think if they didn't have Veil up top, Zai might actually be able to finish that TP. That was that extra damage, of course, for the Tiny Avatos combo. Nice little kill. And the fact that Zai, I think he used Greaves on the creep wave, so he didn't have it for when
He
went
had.
on
He used it
Yeah.
earlier. Indeed,
So.
he didn't have it for that. For getting jumped there.
Good timing there for Master to get that kill. And now XXS will have his Helm of Overlord pretty much done. So, I mean, things still in a bit of a rough position here for Aster, but this is a big timing, I believe. Overlord on the Beastmaster and BKB on Lina. They have to make these timings hit together, though. As Liquid still very ready to fight. I believe a Shard now is picked up for Mickey, so he's got that bouncing stun. But for Aster, you need to take advantage and utilize these timings. You have to start slowing down this Arc Warden.
And Senia will get caught. Was able to take out Siamese Cat's turret, at the least, on the way out. I mean, Mickey, Nisha, and Boxer, they're still looking like they're ready to pick a fight here. The swap back onto XWY, but the global's out. Mickey getting low the first time. Being taken down, but he's ready for round 2, and indeed with the magic missile ready to throw out, they'll still take out XWY.
Oh,
So that's the danger when you're killing this Venge. Mickey is still going to be ready to immediately go again with that stun.
Yeah, the fact that I mean, this has always been the case, of course, but the fact that it just refreshes your spells, it's like you kill him and you're like, wait, we shouldn't have killed him. Now he's gonna stun and we're gonna actually lose a hero because it refreshes.
And now they can
stun
go
and
Roche.
everything. And now they get Roche. Yeah, the illusion's still alive. 20 more seconds. No global, no roar, no nothing at the ready for Aster. They can't actually take this fight here, even though they have BKB, Lina, and Overlord on Beastmaster.
Got the deep fryer on.
Dark Warding, Onish is definitely primed to get out of control. He's hitting all the timings. Very fast progression here from him.
Does he have the Octarine done, or did he switch up the build? I saw he's got the Gleipnir, but he's got to finish now.
No, he's got the Octarine, right? Yeah, he can get it picked up.
All right, Octarine and then Gleipnir, and then he's ready to full fight.
So if Aster loses this and Beast Coast wins their game, then there will only be one tiebreaker.
Maybe this time they can take him down twice.
I think if there's 2 tiebreakers, I'm supposed to work. If there's one tiebreaker, I'm not supposed to work.
They can't kill him twice, so Mickey's still good to play this fight. Wave of Terror. Nice overgrowth onto 4 of them. And Liquid push into this. And we'll lose Insania.
Still hard to fight directly into a high ground versus a Coddle with mech. But Boka's still been quietly farming really well. Not an ideal place for Liquid to run into. As Zai just chilling invis. Dangerous position.
He was looking for a black hole play.
Wants to try to catch something. He's got his Midas up.
I was going to say, he also probably wants to use his Midas.
Monet, we'll find Boxy.
Zai's got the Greaves.
Nice BKB.
So indeed, doesn't matter, even with the heal coming in. Boxy dies, Monet popping that BKB, making sure he doesn't get caught by any sort of pulverize. Really, other than that, those couple of mid lane events, Aster just haven't been able to make moves to find the Arc Warden. Nisha really getting all the space that he needs.
Getting bigger and bigger. Lina's still farming well on Monet, but we can see like what the idea is from Liquid is just wait till later stages when Arc Warden's just able to stand toe to toe versus this Lina. Lina doesn't have BKB in a lot of these fights, just gonna get swapped into her death. I feel like Aster, even though you're playing into Aegis, you have to be very ready to fight. If you just give Liquid all the space in the world to allow these Midases to go off, to allow them to get the initiations always, you could be in some issues. XXS. Uh-oh.
The swap back. And yeah, not a chance for him. The rest of his team, Aster, they were smoked up, but not in position to go for him. They're going to go for Nisha instead. Look at the jump on him in the mid lane, but he has Aegis, and he'll have the rest of the team coming over to back him up. XWY's trying for the TP out, but Mickey's already turned up, and with the magic missile, puts a stop to XWY's escape. Boxy ready to charge him from the side. XWY separated from the rest of his team.
What is
He'll
it?
get off a big
Mickey's
avalanche,
item
not
build
enough to keep
actually
him
even.
alive. As Liquid, they'll take him out.
Ags.
And they're
That's it.
Axe
shard.
Potentially the bottom lane. Mone's got it back right. Up. Get a catch beyond
What
the
the fuck?
tier 2
Nisha
tower.
already has Octarine.
Getting forced back towards the high
And a
ground.
Midas Mills from Octarine.
Mickey, he's going to swap him out. He gets the swap on and Baboka takes him out of the base. That's Baboka gone. Mickey ready for round 2. The BKB has to come out from Monet. As he'll start to turn. He's able to clean up both supports and more kills for Monet. But even the base here proving to not be safe for Aster.
Monet has to pop a BKB inside of his own base. That's how threatening it is, really, from the way that Liquid's been playing. Stun connects, Boxy. We'll throw the rock. Not going to chase further. But they're the aggressors. You can just feel how aggressive Liquid is playing. They do lose a couple heroes here, though. How much int is that now? I mean, this silencer is starting to get kind of jacked on the int.
It's a smart silencer. 26 in. This is, you know, not a bad number at all here for this point of a game from Siamese Cat. He's getting smart.
Yeah, because Mickey is like, I'm dying. It does not it's not a death that really matters too much because my illusion's up, but I am giving in. You know, it is 7 deaths. I believe that at least 6 of them have gone to that side.
Well, no, I was going to say, does he give him when he dies? Look,
When he dies, it gives, absolutely. Not the secondary
does.
death, but the first one, yes. Yeah,
but the
yeah.
first one does. It's not when the
100%.
secondary one. Okay.
Yeah. You're dying.
I mean, it's Dota 2, my friend.
That's fair. No, you die. You die and you respawn.
You definitely.
It's not
okay.
like you just.
It's
It's
when
not like you like instantly appear. There's like a frame where you disappear off the map and then that illusion spawns. You're dead. You are dead. Otherwise, it would keep debuffs on it, right? If it like just instantly puts you back.
God, Nisha is already so fat.
Top tier 2.
I'm actually surprised we don't get to see more Arc Wardens.
Asta. Yeah, they're going to smoke up from the mid. We'll see if they can get up here in
The
time.
hero seems
They've
to
got a
be
BKB
really...
just finished
Like,
up the
Gleipnir is
time.
so fucking
So
strong.
I can't
What
come
if
in
you
on
had
the
2
boost here.
Gleipnirs?
He has a haste rune.
Oh. Gonna put the food in the fryer. Sorry for the loud noises.
Can't find the catch. Liquid seemed to be pretty aware of it. Back off to go back to farming. Nisha is soon getting ready to fight. He almost has his Gleipnir finished up. And then the potential of this Arc Warden, it's actually existent. Like right now, he's just walking Remnants. Walking Sparkler, sorry. Once he's got Gleipnir, does change things a lot. And he's got level 18 now, so max Tempest double. Which pretty much has like 0 cooldown, right? Yeah, 30-second cooldown, 26 duration.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Aster still can definitely take some of these fights, but they have to be very clean with the way these type of blink initiations with the global. And always have to be very wary of this Venge respawning and having that secondary swap. Because Mickey, he's going to be completely reckless with the way that he just swaps targets in to just die to get that secondary swap. Insania, Root only catches 1.
Mickey is able to get the magic missile and swap back onto XWY. If he can take XWY down, he's going to have to be forced to put the BKB here, XWY. Got root control onto Monet. And Insania still watching the fight from the side, but Asta, they're on their way out. They don't want to tackle Liquid head on right now.
They saved the important BKB though. Monet still hung on to it. Yeah, that root not connecting, I think, how Insania ideally wanted it to. Fancy play for Boxy too. Did you see that? The charge and blinks mid-charge to dodge, I believe, one of the stuns or something like that. Some little fancy stuff. Aster, considering going again, they have vision in this area. All 5 clumped on high ground.
Done now, Nisha. And the 2 sets of that in the team fight will be very annoying, especially when these
keeping
BKBs
up
start
the
to get
farm.
low. Extra bit of control Nisha can offer in the fights.
Aster, they've got a Hawk. They have great vision of this fight. They're making the jump.
They're going to try the jump.
Nice
See
stun.
if they can burst through Mickey the once. The silence is there. Mickey, it gets taken down. And they can even see if they can take him down a second time. This time they're trying for the for this strong illusion. They'll be able to get it. This time, no Mickey whatsoever in the fight. They bail out nicely as well. Force here onto XWY, gets him out of harm's way. See Monet still standing strong, still has the BKB if required. This time Asta very clean with the moves there. They get Mickey out well and truly this time. They take him down.
Nisha is very suicidal.
Nice patience and very good patience. Monet is hanging on to BKB, not really wanting to overextend at all either. Good defensive posture there for Master. And BKB's back up for XWY. They did have to use the global and stuff there, so you can see that Zai was even considering trying to find an option to perhaps go for a black hole, but unable to. And Zai, he showed himself mid. XWY's in.
He's going to be able to close the gap. Can he get the toss back? He can. Gets
Nice
the toss back onto Zai. Excellent catch from Tiny. See if Liquid can do anything in return.
Oh, great rock throw.
He's
from
going to lead in
Boxy.
here with Boxy. Still has the overgrowth in Senna if he sees a chance to go. Mickey swaps in aggressively, closes the gap into XWY with a magic missile. Nisha with the Tempest double, locks down the 2 of them with the Gleipnir. Continue to push forward. Insania still holding on to the ult if he sees a chance for it. And has the blink opportunity.
Look, Mickey's taking out. Mickey died. Curse. They're doing... Aster's playing so well right now. The aggression that they're putting on and the saving of the BKBs. They know if they pop BKB, Insania roots. That's what Insania is also waiting for. Waiting for the moment that they trip up on a BKB, but Aster, they're being very patient with it and also just getting great jumps. XWY now, multiple times in this game, has found the perfect jump.
On Boxy.
Oh.
Oh, no, he's going to hold back on that one.
He's trying
all
so
the way
hard.
into the high ground.
trying so hard to force the BKBs, but Aster, they're just patient, super patient.
I'm wondering how the build is going to continue on Nisha. Okay, he's going for the Aghanim Scepter because it's fucking OP. But is he then going to go for more damage? I would assume Scythe.
Even though there's a big fight going on in mid, they will find that. Boxy, though, wants the last hit, and he'll get punished for it. Big plays from Aster in these last few moments.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I think Siamese Cat is silently having the... well, yeah, as a silencer, of course. Having a lovely game. 30 int now.
30 int?
Very nice gains from him.
He stole 30 int this game.
They're able to just spam their spells
What?
easily on the sports.
Yeah.
They're not actually getting jumped just so much onto the cores. XWY.
Try the swap in. He has BKB available, XWY. Insania's in with the jump. Jumps in, gets the overgrowth off. Still though, XWY, he's actually just going to go for the TP out. They'll drop the black hole. A very short, quick one there from Zai to put a stop to it. But it will do exactly that.
That's actually really funny.
Probably make sure that they get the kill. It looks like a little bit of a meme, but it's a good one. And now they'll open up Roche for themselves. Everything is down for Aster. Liquid, they should be able to get this one for free. Monet, TPing over toward mid, so they are aware of it. Aster, they might actually look to fight this. BKB still at the ready for
They
Monet.
can get her in time. I guess it's kind of hard without XWY.
Yeah.
He's kind of your main initiating force. He's going to buy back to make sure he's part of this play. They
He
don't
does
want
not
to
have a
Liquid
TP.
get this Roshan.
I don't think
But
they know
Liquid
that he
don't
does.
know that. Liquid don't know that.
That's actually huge.
So, indeed, even though it doesn't have it, doesn't matter. Liquid are still going to be scared by the potential, so they'll back off.
Nisha continuing to grow, though. Ag's now online. He's almost level 20 for that Spark Ray.
Well, actually, I guess, to be fair, Liquid...
How is Mickey so far?
Behind the mid, right?
Yes.
So,
But I mean, your
But
brain
either way, they were
sometimes.
scared.
Yeah, your brain sometimes might not think it. They don't know if Coddle has like recall or something too. I don't think they saw it if Boboka had it. XWY.
XWY. He's going to try with the toss combo onto Mickey. Mickey still able to get the magic missile off. He'll swap in aggressively. He's in pretty deep. The global silence is pot money with the BKB. Takes Mickey down the once. They'll be able to take Mickey down the twice. Mickey. He'll opt for the buyback here. Same to be said for Aster. Siamese Cat buys back here. Both teams really not wanting to give up this Roshan. As Roshan is pretty low right now.
Liquid gets the gem. They force 2 buybacks, they have Mickey back, and they get a gem
And
out
look
of
at
this.
I mean, look at this as well, because Nisha's got the Aghanims now, so good luck stepping up to the pit for all these Spark Graves. You're not going to have a fun time.
Much harder for the supports to play this in now.
Yeah, this is where Arc 1 starts to get a bit obnoxious.
And Roche is dying.
Yeah, I mean, Nisha's just fully pushing back the whole team. Nobody wants to walk through these Spark Wraiths. Nobody wants to tank 2 rounds of Spark Wraiths.
And now they're even stronger. He's 20, so he's got the talent now for the Spark Race also. Oh boy. Able to get themselves that Roche, even though it forces them. It does require a buyback from Mickey. Mickey doesn't care. He's a support. Yes, he's the carry bench, but he's a support. It's all about enabling Nisha at this point in the game. 8, 10, and 9 on him.
This is starting to look like the Arc Warden from my pubs, from my nightmares, from all our nightmares.
It's starting to get
against
there.
this.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's not fun. I mean, when he hits 25, it's over. That's when the fun stops for anybody playing against that hero.
I think the fun already stopped. I gotta be real.
Glider,
Aghanims, Octarine, and a quickening charm.
Yeah.
I look at the cooldown. 2.7 second. Talent's online. Like, yeah, Monet can play versus this because he's actually out of range of being able to get hit by some of these Spark Rays, but everybody else is gonna have a miserable time in this game now on Aster.
What do you do now? Didn't manage to get that Roshan fight they were hoping for.
Still have Monet very strong, and he does have MKB to focus through the bubble, but team fights are very complicated for them.
XWY. Managed to find a toss back onto Boxy, but Boxy's going to get swapped back out by Mickey. Mickey with the save. Throw the roar down onto Mickey. They'll take him out once. Do it a second time. They're going to blade thrown out, but the Greaves heals there from Zai. Mickey's still available to play.
Everything's made to be broken.
I mean, Baboka's almost dying. He has to actually get the heal off.
Zai does have the black hole available, but of course, Siamese Cat sitting back and holding on to Global.
Oh, but look at this. Like, this isn't even the real Nisha.
Mickey again, keeping the double alive. I mean, you're having to deal with two mid Ks and you're having to deal with two niches. And most teams, as we've seen in this major, they can't deal with one mid K and one niche. So good luck with dealing with two of these guys.
Oh, I mean, this is so. Look, they have to cluster. And ready? Tempest double's dead. 3, 2, 1. It's back. Another one ready to go.
Spark
Oh
race.
my! I'm telling you, no one's having fun anymore on Aster.
No, the spark race.
The nightmares. They're back.
It really is. I can feel my blood pressure rising watching this Arc Warden.
By the way, he's about to have another item finished. The Hex soon to be
my.
done.
Yep, he's got so much money.
Then he gets his level 25 talent. Cooldown reduction.
And the thing is, too, is like, he's gotten to this point because, of course, the space that's been made for him from Mick and from
Oh, he
the rest
has.
of the team.
Yeah,
And now
absolutely. This has been the team for sure.
Yeah, and now he can deal with any split push. The lanes are going to be shoved in from Eidolons. They're going to be shoved in from Arc Warden Tempest doubles, and they'll be shoved in from like Venge Illusions and stuff like that. So Aster, at this point now, how do you get outside?
I don't even want to. Just sit in the base, close your eyes, and wait for it all to blow over.
Farm some Tempest
Ain't nobody want to play against this Arc Warden right now.
No.
Nisha I mean, he's not even at full power. But it's already at a point where the map is not a nice place for Aster.
All right, I mean, there's never really any itemization that you can do versus this. It's like everybody has to just get, I don't know. Everyone needs like as much HP as possible, but even then it's like impossible to play for these supports.
Smoke
Everything's made to be
Gonna
broken.
hit. Mickey on the charge, level 18. He'll find the silencer.
Siamese cat, that's the big catch here. They find
The black hole.
He's
Oh
gone.
my God.
And indeed, he's in with a black hole. I mean, it's so
That was
over.
fucking nuts.
That's, yeah. I mean, the swap on the silencer, a 3-man
Get
boulder
the
from Boxy, a 4-man black hole. All right, GG out. Good God, Liquid is too good
what
at these
the
fights.
hell? They're actually too good.
That's it. It's over. I mean,
It's over.
60 seconds for Lina to come back. I don't think she's going to be able to buy back on her own. So
you don't
least
want to
2
buy back
sets.
on your own. It's over.
they go tiered force. I think you just end the game on Liquid. You've got more than enough damage with Venge or yeah, it's over.
Wow, Liquid, pretty good.
Yeah, they're
These
pretty good.
guys, pretty good at the old Dota 2. As fortification is there.
Doesn't matter. They go right through it. They got another bubble.
Who's going to step up? I mean, Asta, you don't want to approach Liquid here. Tier 4s are going down. They're on. It's over. I mean, they'll come in with the buyback. But there's too many
Look at the
wraiths
spark
out.
rates. There's everywhere.
Who's going to walk through these? There's the Lotus.
Ooh, nice Lotus.
Swap.
Nice, nice.
XX, he's in with the raw, but the Ancient's falling. There's no stopping Liquid here. As GG, it's over. Liquid.
I mean, what a way to end it.
2 more wins for them today, and they're doing this game. I say I'm not the best stat man, but as far as I could see, this was the first pro game from Nisha on our.
For Shopify Rebellion, they have put together a solid draft in a dominant placement.
I mean, they are really farmed on Kunkka and Drow, though.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
How does she get back into this game? She's trying to go for a Lincoln's, try and prevent some of the initiation plays.
It feels like it needs to be chaos. And somehow finding some success
Everything's made to be
Thinking
broken.
about popping his ultis, worried about getting a hook shot here.
Sacred,
and he goes.
spotted, jump in, ulti immediately. They all in Hector. Cannot get away from that one, but he's walking away. Creating some separation. He actually does get out. I can't believe that that happened. But it's really hard to fight without Drow. And I mean, when you see, like, obviously she lives, but down to 300 HP, you can't fight at that point.
And Abed is just so confident right now, knowing
Yeah.
he's got this BQB to back him up. He's sick of the tree line, like going to edict.
Yeah.
Just in case I could jump, and then in he goes. They have this ward in the mid the whole time too, watching that play.
When BKBs get low, does that get to a point where maybe Beast Coast start feeling better, or is Shopify pretty happy with it too? I feel like
I
you
don't
got
know.
Abed, right? Like,
Yeah. It feels like they just need nothing more than monster.
So currently it is
you know?
between
That's truly
these
the
two and these two that's left.
extreme
Okay.
three right now. The best thing that they have going for them is that Arteezy just keeps getting slowed down.
Right.
Like he's the lowest of the cores right by the Pango. Like, he's only
Yeah.
500 gold ahead of the Pangolier this game. He is truly just enabling his Leshrac, but I do worry about the constant Haunt play into Providulty. It's just
Can
so
Beast
much.
Ghost win this?
It feels like it's a moment and
Can
it's
sure.
Sacred. He
Is
doesn't
it gonna
have
be
Always
easy?
Thunder for
Hell
another
no.
3,
I'm not a
2,
big fan of Kunkka in the
Scatter
late
right
game.
Now. Boat to pull back an illusion. Okay, no problem.
Oops.
It happens. Probably next Roche is going to be. I mean, I say that. If they
You watching
smoke out the
tiebreakers
three on
later?
Shopify,
I
they
might
take
will
a
have to
break.
work
Oh, next
tiebreakers.
Roche.
If Shopify win this,
Smack that
I
courier this
think
season.
I'm supposed to work
It was
tiebreakers.
empty though, thankfully, I believe.
Because there's a tiebreaker guaranteed between
Love that one.
Hellraisers and either Geek Slate or Bedboom, depending on who wins. So that's one tiebreaker. And the other tiebreaker is
Online soon for
between
Ahmed.
either Aster or... if Shopify win, then it's Aster and Beast Ghost that have a tiebreaker.
Like a bit of a
If
GG one there.
Beast Ghost wins, then there's no tiebreaker in the upper part, so that means I wouldn't have to work.
AC
I'm not
potentially coming out.
mistaken.
It's already there from Saberlight, so the counter AC already up. And a Shadow Step down bottom.
Oh, the root. And now needs to run. Does not have a TP. Dark Mago pops his BKB just to run out of there and take the dagger off of him. Too afraid.
Everything's made
Better
to be broken.
than not pop it like last game, I think, is the main concern, you know? Oh, Curse
Just
the Deadwood.
want you to know
growth.
who I am. Rip Schofield.
Alright, I was close.
Schofield tries to
Run, Schofield!
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Schofield is gonna likely go down here. Tries to hook shot some creeps, but not gonna be enough. Only 4K gold separating these teams, and this is what's weird to me about
It
this.
does
is that
not feel like it, does it?
it is such a stronger position right now for Shopify to be in, and this happens, right? You just jump, and Pango almost dies off of the two ultis right at the start.
Tiebreaker
Wasn't
is
even
next.
those
Yes, tiebreaker is
that
next.
range.
DLTV doesn't show anything. That's because DLTV doesn't know if there are
Hector's still
tiebreakers yet.
farming
I know
Shopify.
there's guaranteed going to be one tiebreaker. There has to be.
Certainly the most
I don't know
impressive
the
thing that's going
necessarily
on this game.
necessarily the tiebreaker rules, but there has to be a tiebreaker coming up
I need to get 60 minutes.
for
Plays
elimination,
pretty sneaky wards down as well.
and
But
there
it's
should
like
be a
deep
tiebreaker.
ones, but not like the really-
I mean,
oh,
it depends
he
on who
gets
wins
slots
this one.
plants another one there near the Radiant mid.
Right.
Keep
So
an
there
eye
might
on
be
it.
two
I just want
tiebreakers,
to know
which will
where
be
Hector's
on
farming.
C stream
Like,
and
they
D
actually
stream.
might be
I know that at least one tiebreaker is going to be cast by MLP Dota and John X Fire, and there is a chance if there are two tiebreakers that me and Bowie do the
I
other.
wasn't sure we'd ever see the Blink Dagger on Stinger because he's queued this up forever, but the game has been a little bit rough. That's a pretty massive item, right? Trying to lock down this Leshrac.
I trust you.
Might be
That's
something that's going
that's
to
a
be there
weird
to
thing to
save,
do.
Hector.
Toss.
Okay,
Hector.
one.
Force stack,
Hector.
tries to get away. Gust, run, tree, throne, sacred, pops everything.
Ogre Seal.
Ogre Seal gets him away. Sacred. Does he pop his ulti? He doesn't have it back off cooldown. And Hector just trying to run, crit throwing out. Another avalanche.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with
So
Drow
bird
this
for
game.
the
He's going to
Pango.
be doing that the entire time, and that's just
Good
running
news.
away,
Well,
running
sorry,
away,
good
running
news.
away,
The
running
respawn
away.
Isn't instant.
It's pretty quick. And I think they're going to stick around. Seems like they'll at least keep one of those in there. We'll see how quickly they recognize what's going on. Hector under wards by creeps. And Shadow Step still at the ready. MP ulti still a little ways away from being done. And Roche does respawn just now. Shopify,
Radiant's courier has been killed.
go on into it.
It's going to go so fast.
And they have great vision here
And
too.
Schofield doesn't flare it. Not that it matters.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Yeah, this one's going to Shopify. Abed takes the Aegis for himself. And ready for the fight. They're here again. Okay, hook shot forward, overgrowth
Okay,
connection.
K1 has to
Sacred tries get
immediately
his
run
ulti
every
off,
start of the
does
fight.
manage to make it happen. The Shadow Demon's already dead. Can they find any more afterwards?
Oh,
Saberlight
that would
under
be a big
control
kill.
here. And I mean, Drow, he's been able to live through all of that. If he can re-enter the fight, this could actually look okay for them. Stinger's being controlled and taken down by Saberlight. Schofield
Pushes Abed back.
Drow from the low ground. They make the kill happen on a crit, and now chasing down Abed. Drow's on top of him. Abed's gone once.
Oh?
Can they do this
There's a shadow
again?
step in a few seconds here.
Maybe
Saberlight's
a
coming in
chance
behind.
for a turn. Looking for him. Saberlight trying to get him, but the Manta the turn. The BKB, the force step, gets away the tidal wave rather, and then the walk away, the blade mail trying to get on top of Abed.
Abed
is too
Gaming.
strong. Triple kill for the Lesh, and the tip from Crit, appreciating what he's seen, although he did walk into 2 cogs. Still a huge win for Shopify.
Oh man, that late fight, just presence, and the way he played that from Saberlight too, TPing right into the tower, popping the curse of the old growth, and cleaning it up and encasing it a little bit more secure. Now the scythe is delivered there to Abed. God, they just have to work so hard to try and win these fights from Beast Coast.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
A perfect draft, executed very well. Abed will get away from those cogs. They try and pull one back in. They will catch onto Saberlight, and well, boat gonna go out. It will land.
Oh, Saberlight
Good
getting caught.
damage. Find the finish there onto the NP, but the first tier 3 tower to
That
fall.
fight looks so good
Schofield
for
does not
Beast Coast
have
for
the
such a
shot
long
required.
time, but
And if he's not careful, he
Oh,
might just
no.
die too. Oh, Beast Coast, they wanted it all, and they're gonna lose this clockwork again. Shopify, much too strong in this one.
Very impressed by the both the lineup and how they allocate the
Sacred?
resources on Shopify. Just knowing that it's not the Spectre's job to be the most farmed this game.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the Spectre is for the vision and just like tanking a bunch of damage and making the fights easy for Abed.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I was
a
not-
clear example of it. In that last fight, you know, Hector got jumped on by Saberlight, he got jumped on by the Spectre, and as soon as all that mobility had been used, Abed...
you think
all right,
Betboom
I'm
can
just gonna
take
get
game
on it.
2? I mean, Void
Kill him off
looks
first,
scary.
hilarious. Great job.
Oh my god, Quinn.
Thank you, Quinn.
Yeah. I actually have a pretty decent lineup.
20 to 30, 14,000 gold lead. And Shopify Rebellion on the verge of securing upper bracket. For Beast Coast, they need help from other people. If they want to make it in the upper bracket, might have to play through tiebreakers depending upon what's going on, but not out of it yet. If it continues this way, that would be the situation, but maybe can find some type of something in the next few, but right now it's Shopify that are in complete control.
Yeah, they're just cleaning up the lanes a little bit here.
A toss back. Ooh. Finds Sacred. Does have the Rolling Thunder and can TP out if he needs to.
I'm wondering which we would get, though.
No, he's gonna TP. Okay. He is
Would
indeed
we get elimination tiebreakers
wild here.
between Hellraisers and whoever is their opponent, or do we get the upper
Beast
bracket
Coast.
tiebreakers? I assume we get the elimination
Scout
tiebreakers,
Abed here,
but I
who's
actually don't know. Those are actually more important, to be fair.
Maybe
I don't
Stinger's,
know.
Paladin Sword Trio Protect will be the big saving grace.
I actually would like the elimination
Still there's a
tiebreakers, I
way.
think.
Big heals. Never expect the 14% heals. They still have Ogre Seal on Drow just for the repositioning. She needs this to Ogre.
the Hex. They get the Force. There's the second one used. Dark Mago living through it. They don't have an Aegis this time around, but I don't know if that's going to matter. Dark
How the
Mago
fuck
just
does no one die
out of
from
there.
that? Okay,
I
now
think
the
there's
kills should
one
come
left
in.
behind, one toss back. They find the clockwork, catch him now in the cogs. Drow dying to do what damage she can, but it's not going to be enough. And
no.
the Hex is there. The stun for the follow-up, the control, the triple kill. Saberlight takes him down, and with no buyback and no heroes dead from Shopify, it is going to be a set of racks at the very least.
Oh, man. And now they have the leash as well there on the Sprout. It's been so annoying trying to lock people down, especially Hector. So just more and more and more opportunities here to try and grab them.
They have come up with answers time and time again. And now a second set of racks going to go down. Beast Coast wanting to hang on for all they're worth. There is no third set for them to go to because the tier 2 is still standing. And with 30 seconds left until Drow is back up, we'll see if Shopify decide to keep going for more, or if they're just going to push it out and
I mean,
sit for the megas.
with the speed, they take a tier 2, you know?
Yeah,
There's no real point of risking it.
that's true. They are going to head on up there. Do also have the Scotty being completed and brought out for Arteezy. Another Shadow Step is ready for him.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Stinger. Ooh, thinking about it. Trying to find a hook shot.
Fly is getting close to Ags.
Fly plays a risky
A
ward there.
Hex and a kill.
Oh,
They kill him so quick. Has to run away. And yeah, they're just cool, sitting back, waiting for that next taunt. If they want to, they can go high ground in a little bit, or they can wait for that next Aegis. There's a bit of a chase going on right now, looking for crit. But Beast Coast.
who's hunting who? They have hop back in 2 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, they're going to find Sacred. They're going to fight Darmago. The BKBs are out. Immediately TPing away. Sacred, he is likely going to be doing the same thing here in just a second. Does break an Aeon Disc, but Schofield also trying to run. They find him. K1 tries to get away. Not going to happen. Dead for 70. No buyback. And that is going to be the signal for Shopify to run it down the lane.
They're just squishing them like little bugs every time they come out of the base.
Yeah.
Get your fly swatters out.
1,000 gold away, and should be the tier 3 tower for pretty much free. And if they want to, they can keep going for more. Yeah, blink in, find the kill on the Stinger.
Sacred tips them.
Okay, a little bit of stuff going on between teammates there, but 30,000 gold lead and crit animation canceling as they are trying to close this one out. They will secure upper bracket with 20 seconds left. Dark Mago does have the X for the pullback, trying to delay this game. They get a tidal wave. The roll immediately caught in the Sprout.
Yep.
Manages to get out of it, actually, though. The boat's going to land, and Arteezy is getting a little bit lower. Sacred tries to get him. Oh, no, the leash. They got him. Avalanche looks for the toss back, gets him there, onto Abed, tries to get away. Schofield, he hooks shots forward, and does do some damage now from K1 Hector. Trying to kill off Arteezy, seeing if they can bring him down, and they will. Okay, the Shatter doing some good damage there too, tossing him away, still trying to survive, but it was a buyback. It was the game. GG is called. Upper bracket secured.
Shopify very clean coming to this one. Man, the drafting stuff of them very interesting, because in our first series with TSM and EG, we talked about how TSM were prioritizing the Nature's Prophet, and it did not work out well for them.
True.
The setups there were too good from Evil Geniuses. They instantly countered it. They forced it to the off lane. Didn't look great. And then this series, the exact same situation happens. In both games, Saberlight just does a fantastic job. No Midas, by the way, on these Nature's Prophets. Just saying.
True.
Just saying.
Well, Trentster, that does reveal a couple of things for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what?
So Shopify Rebellion, they end. First of all, if you want to get all this in the current form right now, you can hop on over to twitch.tv/eastpulsegaming. But Liquid 2-0'd Aster.
Oh my.
I know, they did. And so Aster end at 8-8. Beast Coast are going to end at 8-8. Hellraisers end at 7-9. And we're waiting for the final tally from the Bet Boom versus Geek Slate matchup to figure
Okay,
out
then
what
there's
those
only
will
one
be
more
there.
match to go, right?
It tells us that there's going to be tiebreak.
There's two-way tiebreakers at least. Did they already turn off? Oh, they already closed Equals EN. That makes no sense because they're supposed to stream on Equals EN3.
They just turn around on you. Might be looking at Midas Storm, man. He might need the catch-up. He's 3 levels behind Cox.
That Midas doesn't look so bad.
Maybe not. I mean, you gotta go late if you're Bet Boom anyway.
Narman almost just walking into Toronto. Tokyo Pure, who are farming up here together.
Does have his completed. So you can get a little extra GPM going.
Oh, Cox is playing the
Of
Pat
course,
now,
it's
so who's
hard
Force
to
playing?
duplicate Blink, but you gotta make
Force is playing the DK off lane then. Okay.
Take the fight. There's a lot of counter initiation here from Bedboom, right? Tiny Avalanche, Black Hole, and Chrono. Plus Dilation. If you overextend, that initiation goes wrong, you can just feed all this network back to Bedboom, and they're not that far behind.
Yeah.
This is a 1K game. So maybe Roshan is just the easier target.
Nice.
Oh, there, I'm back.
Still a lot of firepower in this tank.
I mean, you and Blink Dagger, you don't have an aura hero. You can catch up to Narman, turns around, Walrus punch him, pulled back, not into the arrow though, the silence goes out, but GPK jumps over it, two-man avalanche, now they toss him back in, a stun goes out, stopping the black hole, can they get away though? Skem being blocked up, they maybe do manage to blink away on the Dragon Knight, but Raji just came in, don't worry guys,
I mean, they have Chrono and they have Black Hole
Save your
on the
price.
side of Bedboom.
There's no
That's
way you're trying to bail this
freaking
out.
nuts.
That is a concise
Whose
move.
team's lineup do you prefer? Oh, Bedboom. But I also think I love. I think Geek Slate. I love the team way more, as in like I find them so cool. But I think Bedboom's lineup is just. They're very cooldown reliant, obviously, but they have such an like Mirana plus Tiny support duo is stupidly strong. Is Storm even good anymore? Not superb. But Storm has the advantage of being able to become really strong in the late game. So if you get, for instance, Aghanim Scepter plus Shard, and you get any kind of extra damage item or mana regen item, personally I love Bloodstone on the hero, but no one builds it. Then you got like your mini black hole into Chrono into big black hole combo.
Yeah.
GPK hanging out here, save, managing to take away the power runes. So important to get power runes away from Zero. Lasso's him
random
just under the sentry. Saves like, what the hell? Well, I'll just TP out then.
Lasso down. Gust on GPK top, and he's dead.
Link's done.
Oops. GPK.
Greedy.
I mean, to be fair, wow,
Amateur.
amateur.
The automatic voice line.
Yeah, that's a freaking toxic voice line.
Gotta keep finding some plays here.
But yeah, Storm does die pretty quickly in this patch because everyone builds Gleipnir. Normally, in this game, there's not going to be Gleipnir, but most games you have Lina's,
You gotta help the
Nature's Prophets
much on the map with Geek Slayer right now.
coming up every game, so Gleipnir is really hard. Storm's like zip animation is just slightly delayed, where you can get caught
They're getting farm
before
on
you
all
zip.
3 cores. Outside of a couple deaths here or there. Especially during this Aegis period.
Kills like this, Toronto, Tokyo, I mean, like, who cares? Even if he does get picked off there.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
They've got to make their way somehow to where Storm Spirit, Enigma, Faceless Void are farming. Now, a lot of that is going to be that triangle area. Blink Dagger for Nightfall.
I mean, look at Toronto Tokyo right now. This should be illegal, man.
That's the power of Mirana. I mean, it's such a slippery fight position. You could do crazy split pushing stuff like that.
That Boom
What
is
are all the
so
teams
silent.
that are eliminated actually from?
Honestly, just stuck in this
So we
game,
have
not doing
NA,
anything.
Yeah, they're
Southeast
they're
Asia.
lost right now.
Are you
They
gotta be
tied
like,
6 times and lost twice.
Not allowed, sir.
Holy shit.
They're gonna get the dust on him after the Guardian Greaves is used. Nightfall, pretty desperate. TP, not gonna make it.
No way you can let Bedboom show on 3 lanes on his own. when you have the pickoff and they have ults on cooldown.
Yeah, it was pretty insane idea from Nightfall to do that.
Three
in
odds
the
on
first place,
PSG
but
today, though.
their
Do you
ideas
mean
installed.
PSG LGD or do you mean PSG as in like
Pure?
They need this kill.
Paris Saint-Germain
Walker's on
football?
the side and he's out.
Barely.
Oh, that Dragon Tail was so close. Closer than I would have thought it could have been possible.
Yeah, I think he misstepped the trees as well.
And look at the Tiny. He cuts the next wave.
Is under attack.
And Raji getting picked up by GPK. I mean, this split game is looking really hot for Ben Boom. It's not like Geek Slate is losing out on farm,
No
but
football.
they're losing
Ah.
time.
What did they play
Red
against?
Boom are playing this game.
I mean, I don't think there's any game that's
They're
free
very
for
happy
Paris
with
Saint-Germain because they're kind of nut jobs
Bottom to kill his
in some
team.
of their games.
Cutting waves.
Yeah,
It happens when your entire lineup is made out of quote-unquote superstars. Yeah, they're up against Marseille as well. That's a derby. That's like their worst enemy.
Gonna try and stop this.
Marseille
And he
is
gets the
second
blink
place.
dagger.
It wouldn't be surprising if
Kills
Marseille
the
win
creep
this.
wave just in time.
Clap, 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 all the way to the bank.
Yep, save. He is happy they came and killed him at that time.
Space made. That's where you spam that.
Uh-huh.
Now Geekslate pretty much 5 heroes around mid. Can't let your foot off the pedal here. They even bought an early gem.
It's Messi's. It's not been Messi's day until, except for the
Boom vision and eliminate what is happening.
the major, the World Cup, the major.
Chrono him. He has BKB, but he may not have the
Arrow
damage.
lands
Oh,
on the
they went for it,
DK.
And the arrow is tanked, but it doesn't matter. The Maelstrom doing too much damage and Pure.
He's out.
Bro.
Ooh, I'm feeling pretty bad if I'm Geek Slate right now.
Might be feeling worse in a minute when Save tosses your Drow back into his team.
Maybe Narman's here. Maybe he just tosses back Narman, goes for the avalanche, Dragon Tail, arrow. Actually does manage to hit the tusk there. Force is not sure where he wants to do here. They're gonna show you strike. Oh no, he got silenced. Oh dear, GPK didn't expect that one. The Drow Ranger comes out of the jungle to participate and gets them 2 kills for the final.
That
Narman.
was.
Overextension. I like how they were playing that with the
I mean,
poke, right?
Yeah.
What
You
the
get
fuck
the response,
is
they're all stuck there, then you can go back. and swing
GPK
back.
doing?
Time for phases of
Storms are
armor.
constantly dying in
Needs
this
his
battle.
tusk kill.
No.
I think GPK thought he had more mana than he actually did. But fast fingers from Skem catches him in the silence. And now it's a big kill for Geek Slate. Still only a 1k lead. This game is very close. And I feel like we lost a lot of momentum on this Bat Rider. He's still very strong, but it's kind of him getting hunted instead of the other way around. When was the last time we saw a big lasso kill? Feels like forever.
And part of it is he needs he can't kill. I'm not sure if he can kill with just a support. Maybe, depending on who it is.
That is part of the problem. His supports are kind of bad at providing that.
Cox is very farmed though on
It's
that
still
bat.
enough, but
Bat
the
is
supports
very
are
strong
fine.
late game.
You do have a blink on Narman now, so the blink snowball save off arrows, for example, is a bit better. Maybe you can pull someone out of Chrono, I think, if you're on the edge. But
I love this though. Geek Slate did buy an early gem because they are being run around the map so much. One of the ways to stop that is take away some of that vision. What? What are you looking at me like that for?
I called it 10 minutes ago. Now it's my turn to tell you that. How's it feel?
You don't deserve to be.
Feels like Skem.
Oh no! The branch wasn't enough. He tried to go to the pickup on the snowball, but maybe it's best if he didn't. He stunned GPK and kick him out. I mean, honestly, just
Scam barely surviving.
He's gonna TP back to base, but the rest of Geek Slate are gonna go hunt.
GPK's still here. And he's dead.
Yeah, he's gonna be lassoed. Save, chase after him all you want.
That is Kaya done, but what the frick is that supposed to
The
do?
kills are nice.
I mean, the problem this game is you need BKB and you need Lincoln. That's just it. And it sucks that you need to go for both.
Yeah.
Because it means that Storm's not going to have
But
anything
still a 1K
useful.
difference. And now, that boom smoking up. You have no BKB on Bat, no lasso, no tombstone. And they have everything in the tank. BKB on Pure as well.
Smoke's gonna break. They're gonna catch an Undying. Don't really care too much about that one, but the Drow's gotta be careful. The BKB. Pure chasing after the Drow Ranger, but Skemton manages to back out at the right time. Snowball goes on through
bad
these
for
heroes,
Geek
stops
Slate.
the black hole. Beautifully done by Narman.
I don't pick
Pure
PA
did not
anymore in
find
pro
an
games is
opportunity
because
to
it's
get
so
a
one
good
target
Chronosphere.
oriented.
Skip was
The
not
hero's just
baited
kind
in
of
by
weak.
that Gus.
Mainly for the
Knew
same
that
reason
the
why
BKB was online and he did not approach the faceless void.
Yeah,
why
it's
other
hard to
heroes
play
are currently
first,
sucking
play
is
that gap.
Gleipnir is really strong.
That was
And
honestly extremely well played.
PA is very weak in being
They
rooted.
spread beautifully. They kited it back. They knew you don't want to just overload
Doesn't have any
them. You know
status
the ults are gonna
resistance
come out.
spells. Does of course have the big jump, but if you get
Very
rooted you
nicely
can't
played.
jump. And then you're just standing there getting
And also some of
smacked.
the innate tankiness of this line.
Plus Lina and H Prophet are heavy heroes to be played this batch. Drow Ranger as well. Of course, they all are Silver Edge builders, which is really good against
Usually
PA.
Black Hole heroes, you chrono them. It's not that they die insanely fast. It's gonna take a bit, which means you're committed to the fight, and it's gonna give something else to somebody else.
We saw it yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe earlier
Yeah,
today,
it's on cooldown.
actually.
Off of that great fight, they're going to be able to take this tier 2, which means they can take the outpost.
Some map control.
Huge map control for Roshan, which just spawned. This is the second Roshan, which means a
Yeah,
short
they're
range.
also MKB
Look,
builders.
boxes.
Not
Already
that
saying
anyone
this
wants
is
to build
what they needed
MKB
to do
anymore.
earlier, but they're gonna find it.
Also,
A massive kill. They're going to be able to get him pure, I
He
think.
doesn't
have the BKB.
For
up,
instance,
so-
Witchblade's also a really good tool against
Now
PA.
again,
Super good
Faceless
actually, because
Void
Witchblade
can
first
Roshan
auto
on.
attack always pierces BKB, the evasion.
Does have a lead.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just chill.
Once more, Save is gonna try and cut waves to save this.
I love
map
this.
state.
Save is being such a nuisance. Him and Toronto Tokyo have made so much space by cutting wave after wave like this.
Yeah, this is really obnoxious, but I think they're done with this. Force says,
Bottom tower.
I missed my stun. That's what he
Save
says.
is just too fast. He's
doesn't
gonna
have
get
TP
caught
though.
still. Maybe.
Yeah, he doesn't have TP.
Yeah.
It's a suicide mission.
I mean, so much time.
Did it for the boys.
He did. He forced another TP. They get the outpost back. There's still BKB Chronosphere up, so this is not. None of this guarantees Roshan for Geeksley.
It does not, but I do feel like they gained a lot of momentum back in this game.
Yeah.
You do have this double damage on GPK, who went all early damage items, and like you said, that Chrono. That's a really good ward for Bet Boom. But of course, no black hole and no vision on the pit, really. As Cox is smoked under this ward, so they don't see this happening, and it's going to happen pretty fast.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Risky Roche? Is it in time?
Is it going to be here in time? The scan is going to wear
We're
out.
so clumped.
Bed Boom are going to get through this just in time. Pure,
not
they
in
get the
time.
time walk in, save, he goes in with the avalanche combo. Oh, Roshan is so low, they just give it away. They jump back in quickly, GPK, but at the same time, we already got off the Aegis. Meanwhile, Pure is hunting right now. He's looking for the Drow Rangers, not going to be able to find him, so he goes for the two-man Chronosphere instead. GPK is going to help him out with that damage, while Save at the same time combos up on Narvik. Pure jumps over, delivers
they
that
need to
damage.
dip.
Toronto Tokyo leaping away from the zombies. Might just get overwhelmed, and he does. One
GPK
hero
needs to be
death
careful,
on
his
Bed
mana
Boom.
is low.
Cox and Skem
Skem.
running for their lives. Skem TP's out.
Radiant's top tower is under
Cox
attack.
home and free. But still, a huge win for Bed Boom being able to take away. I mean, even if they lose the Aegis instantly, taking away
Yeah,
from
who
Geeksley.
cares? Who
Radiant's
cares,
top
right?
tower has fallen.
From the jaws of elimination, Bet Boom snatching some hope and snatching some
Radiant's
Aegises.
top tower is under attack.
Can't really ask for anything better. And just not enough damage to kill it fast enough.
I mean,
Once
that was
again, Save is there,
Yeah.
disrupts it. You don't want to lasso Tiny here, right?
no.
And this Faceless Void is starting to cause them problems because as long as he's holding his BKB, you can't chain stun him. He's just walking in. He's gonna go link.
I mean, you can chain stun him with the Walrus Punch plus Lasso.
Who took the charge?
And if the Drow just hits him like a couple of times, he does not have added armor on the Faceless Void. So if he gets hit by the Drow, all of his armor is gone. So he's 0 armor, and then you just have the Drow going,
Did he buy that shard?
and you get chunked. I assume Drow bought the
Definitely had
shard.
the 2 on Geekslate before.
Oh,
Bat
they have
right.
the shard on Bat, right?
Yeah, bad right. Okay, Cox is the shard.
Drow
He's
bought
holding
the
it.
shard.
Forgot he had it.
And
I mean, you gotta give it to somebody. You don't like you want this Bat Rider.
GPK would have been a big,
Dyer's
big
middle tower
kill,
is
but
under
the
attack.
smoke, they played it too
Where's
aggressive.
Cox not giving away? Okay,
Didn't look to that
he's
right-hand
gonna
side.
equip the
They
shard.
put this high ground.
which is nice if he has Witchblade.
Another ward above this tier 2.
I like it,
Both sides of this push.
but I prefer.
Move up and take the tower with no
Yeah,
Chrono.
Witchblade makes
Boom
it
are gonna
so
push
much
both
stronger.
side lanes here.
Has fallen.
So you're not gaining in the economy. You're losing on the lanes. Gonna have to go back. You get to finish your BKB on Skem, and you're closing
Radiant's bottom
in
tower
on
is under
the
attack.
Dragon Knight one.
But BKB, Nightfall with the Blink Dagger. They do
He
have
is
some
going-
ways to deal with it, but
Bottom tower
getting
is
there.
under attack.
they've got Lasso, they've got Punch.
Save. Save again. No one to save
Idle
him.
save.
Invis, but
Outside of the vision of the tower will delay his death for as long as possible.
well, it's another tiny kill.
Another
Rider
one.
is quite farmed, level 20. Top of the network. It still feels like
And
he's only
another
killing
one.
one hero in the fight though, right?
Yeah. I mean, Octarine maybe will help with that.
Yeah, he also needs Refresher. Refresher is very big this game, so you get double BKB. Otherwise, you get time dilated after BKB and you're gone anyway. Just ignore him. He needs a lot more items this game, as rich as he is. You also need a lot more on Skem. I wouldn't even be surprised if this Drow picks up a Blink at some point to try and dodge some of these ult jumps.
Yeah, Skem is his entire idea of team fights has just been about where's the Faceless Void, I'm keeping my distance
Yep.
from it.
And Blink
I
is
actually
one
don't know who
method
I
of-
prefer to see
you're
win
not gonna
here.
be able to save
Because
someone
Bet
else.
Boom on one hand is like the team that I've been expecting to go big at this major. And on the other hand, it's Geek fucking Fam.
Big items
They're
for Bad
Pog.
Boom. BKB on the Enigma. Lincolns on the Faceless Void. So Dragon Tail and Lasso have some answers. Faceless Void should pretty much be guaranteed to get off some spells. Between Lincolns and BKB, I just don't think you're going to be able to jump kill him.
It's way too hard. You're just gonna have to survive through it. Spread properly. Don't give him multi-hero chrono.
Just shows you
Guys
exactly
down
how
range,
these
guys
teams are
inside
playing
it,
as
give
well.
him
All
ED
of the
up,
teams are
and
fucking
then-
terrified.
Do they does Raji have like a mech or anything? Because part
Yeah,
of
he
surviving
has
through it is has the aura. So
I'd
he
like
does
to
have
see
a
more
mech.
Bet Boom. Same, but I'm also a big Geek Slate fan because I think Force is an amazing player. I love Skem. He's one of my favorite players in the entire world. Cox is just fun to say because
Of course,
his name is
easy
Cox.
ways to just jump here. Lincoln's on GPK.
They applied the active Lincolns on him and he managed to get the jump. Their Dragon Tail completely dodged. The Lasso attempted tonight as well. Oh, the Chronosphere right as he went for the black hole. Oh no, look at the damage from Scam coming in. Pure's gonna be able to jump on top of it, but that's not where he wanted to go. He should have been time walking away from this disaster of a team fight.
I think that's it.
For who? But it looks so good in the Nightfall. The same
Cox still
time.
had Lasso?
Oh, he still got the Lasso.
GPK.
They
you
baited
lingered.
that out so well on Bed Boom, and active Lincolns
Yep,
placed
yep.
onto the Storm Spirits, baits out the initiation.
A little miscommunication or just.
They also
double
use
use
Black
right?
Hole
Maybe
and
they didn't
Chrono,
think
so
that.
they don't have that to
Oh, I'm
fear.
gonna hold this, I'm gonna chrono it, but yeah, you can't do both, and then Skem's outside of it.
I mean, if there wasn't Chronosphere and they hit the Black Hole instead, then you've got the
That's
Chronosphere for Scam. That fight is, I think it's 100% Bed Boom.
Or the other way around.
So they chronoed and black holed
Hole
at the same time.
Come in. The problem is Skem
That's
was
a
not
big
in
fat
any of it.
juicy. I couldn't even see it because I just saw fucking blubber all over the floor.
He melted that Enigma.
Oh yeah, he did. So you have to have one of these threats
Yeah,
for Scam.
he's getting to the point where the drow damage is a real problem here, and if you don't jump him, he's winning the fight. Huge team fight win for Geek Slate. Now they're in a
That's a really tough call to
Now you're
make.
starting to
I
feel
would
a
say
little bit
it's
of the lack of
probably
damage those
not.
taking in that
I don't know
draw.
who casted it earlier, but
And now if you catch Scam, he's got a butterfly.
Yep.
So you may not actually
This
kill him
is-
inside the Chronosphere.
I mean, he's got
I don't
Butterfly
know.
and Element Tuning.
Oh yeah.
This draw's got 46% evasion all of a sudden. He's a half Phantom Assassin,
Dyer's bottom
and he's
tower
a
has fallen.
pushing Phantom Assassin. They might
Yeah.
just go high ground.
Middle lane
Dragon form
barracks
up.
gone. Time to go for a second.
No ults. This is Rax.
No Chronosphere, no Black Hole.
Is under attack.
Ooh, almost got him with the Blink Dragon Tail stun on the Enigma. Really fast reaction from Nightfall.
Is this Tombstone not on the high ground?
wasn't Chrono over and BA still running?
Whatever.
I think so.
This is definitely Rax. There's no fighting this if you're Pet Boom. I don't care if you have
That
time
makes
to
me
pause
even
that.
more confused.
You have no spells. You have no damage.
So 2 lane of barracks advantage for Geek Slate.
We tried Indian foods.
Last game, 70
Um,
minutes. Geek Slate though.
I've
took a
some
lot
like
more
I have
damage
in the
here.
past. I don't necessarily know 100%
Double damage for Pure. They are all in.
what
on
is
just this
all
next
the
game.
what's specifically Indian, what's but yeah, bunch of Asian stuff.
Get the right execution, especially with the double damage. You can
Naan
still-
bread, for instance, I've definitely had that.
I don't think you're winning the fight without finding Drow.
Yeah.
And these other two heroes are way too tanky on the front line. That's the benefit of this Drow draft. This DK and Bat have high armor. They normally don't have such high armor. This Bat is running around next to Drow with 28 armor. He has 3,000 HP with 28 armor on a intelligence hero. It's...
Eddie's about to have serious magic resistance because he's going the Aghanim Scepter, so Black Dragon.
Yeah, the DK as well. It's a lot to cut through.
Naan bread and tikka
Ideally, you
butter
have
masala. Yeah,
the chrono or
that
something.
sort of stuff.
Such an all-in play. He's holding the high ground. He's got the double damage. He
Didn't
time
wanna
walks
go.
Save?
down. He was afraid.
That was lame.
A little bit of chat wheel from Geek Slate.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Horse has moved on to a different chat wheel line.
I think he's moved on to this game is too tense for me. Glimmer Cape for Raji as well. I'm worried about the damage here. I know they have a lot of it, but BKB for Skem. If Geeks like get their BKBs off and just run in, you better hope the clump is significant, because you're gonna need it. And you cannot stack that Chrono and Black Hole like you did the first time. DD gonna wear off here for Pure. They're not gonna have that.
Creeps.
And a nice move from Geeks Lake's gonna get him a free Toronto Tokyo with Gem.
Yep.
Does have Aeon.
Aeon Disc. Leap, leap, leap. Dragon Tail after the Aeon Disc expires, so there is the gem.
They're gonna run him
Dropped on
out
the ground. They're gonna try and chase after him. Forced with the Black Dragon, challenging anybody to come fight him.
I dare you
Secret
go
play when Division 2 starts.
Snatch up the gem. No one else wants.
Check these high grounds.
I mean, Bet Boom are looking for Geeks Slate to slip up here. They're looking for some hero to show mid,
Yeah, but
get out of
nobody.
position. They want Skem. They want this Drow Ranger so bad.
As long as Geek Slate are patient, which they've shown, they can be very patient. Mid and bottom are constantly pushing in. Nobody is
Yes, you
at
have
home.
Rax advantage. It's gonna give you something eventually here. Skem's gonna show mid now too. You don't have to leave here if you're Geeks Slate. This game's in your control. The Dragon form is gonna run out, but again, Bet Boom are gonna have to show in the base. And Skem wants to make something happen here maybe too. They do have sentries down, so not as sneaky as you think. In fact, maybe two anti-sneaky.
Yeah.
Sentry there, Skim. He manages to get them to TP back by being spotted by the Sentry.
It's time to get DK form back up. D-Ward. Now that they see them all in base, Cox is gonna kill the back obs. There's still one in the river. Needs to find
Then I
it.
don't want to
Sees
drink
it.
this right now.
He's spotted.
So all the vision gone for Bet Boom.
Bet Boom is just,
They have one obs on Toronto Tokyo.
they're winging it at this point. In Geek Slate, they do have vision. Toronto Tokyo, quick ward
Oh.
placement. Counter Blink though, and save, jumps in straight into the Dragon Tail. GPK is looking. They don't see the Drow Ranger anywhere, and that's where Pure wants to jump in. The snowball hits him. He's gonna have to back out. Time walk, but they manage to get the lasso. Pull in the Storm Spirit. Sounds him up as well, but look at Skem. He's keeping his distance from
GPK
Pure
is dead,
constantly, and
Pure.
has to jump back with another time walk. Force stab.
Oh,
and
no.
No,
He has
son.
to use the BKB now. Now it's another defensive time walk. You're running out of spells.
Running out of time. There's no clump here from Geek Slate. They know the MO, and they are not giving him any easy chronos. That's Roshan.
Arrow.
An arrow. Long distance. Nobody close enough to stop this. A third Roshan.
I don't think they're going to
36
3-2 at the
members
major.
were so early, so they got a refresher shard out of that.
Probably going
Nah,
up.
the Geek Slate played that really well. They were never close to each other. That was, like, at best you could get a 2-man catch in a Black Hole or Chrono.
Skem, I think. He's pretty
But
slow.
that was
Now
even,
he
like,
has Aegis.
even that was pretty
That's
hard to
like,
do.
it's really hard now.
They have so much big team fight, but they're gonna have to hit the perfect combo.
Honestly, at this point in the game, even if the networks were a bit closer, I think it's not that easy for Pure. Because of how this Drow
Every
lineup
time I
works
bet
with the three cores,
on
all
some
their
team,
cores
the
are
other
now
team
threat rate.
wins.
You're in Black Dragon
Never
territory.
lucky.
This Bat Rider has Refresher Shard. He has Double Lasso. This Storm is not big enough. There's not enough sustained damage in the fight. It's just all on Faceless Void shoulders.
Yeah.
He has big shoulders.
How did Geek Slate versus Hellraiser actually play out? Geek Slate.
One of the potential favorites.
Oh,
of the
Geek Slate
tournament just
beat
because
them
they have
2-0
so
previously.
many great individual players, but their team performances on these lands have been a bit suspect. Hope was for a fresh start this year. They'd be able to find something. They do find something in Toronto, Tokyo. Once again, the Aeon Disc might be able to save him this time.
I mean, this is a Megas push. Every little bit you get out here is good for Geekslate, and they're just going to let Force frontline. He has cheese.
Yeah, they don't need to have the Drow hit it.
This guy has insane resistances right now, daring them to go on him. And look at where Skem is. This guy is not going anywhere near where he's going to get chronoed. Not even showing, not even giving the DK aura. That's how far back he is right now. And that's with Aegis. He does not want to get tossed in where Aegis doesn't give them any value.
Yeah. Into Black Hole, and then Second Life, he gets chronoed or something.
They're going to have to toss the DK instead.
They'll do it. They're going to have to do, and they got a time walk backwards, so he's in deep.
Nice.
That is a huge play, but at the same time, he has BKB and cheese. Now the Drow jumps forward, finishes off the range barracks.
Look at the racks.
Boom, they've got to come up with an answer quick. What are they going to do? Pure looking for an opening from the side. The glyph is going to wear out soon. So does the Dragon Form, though.
Save is lurking.
Spots Narman here. There's a hole.
Black hole.
The Black Hole. They got the Drow Ranger. That's one. A first life. The Aegis going to be controlled up Pure.
Still have a
He's gonna
Chrono.
run the BKB. Let's see if he can get the lasso and kill the Drow Ranger inside of it. The Chronosphere.
Evasion.
Does he have the damage? The evasion is going to go to work here. The snowball. It gets the stun. Skem gets the BKB. The Sound's turned around. He doesn't have a BKB of his own. Pure desperately trying to stop Skem, but it won't be it. He doesn't have a buyback. And GPK caught inside of lasso number one. They've still got a second lasso. Cox
GG.
uses it to chase down. A GG is called. Bet Boom are eliminated. And Geekslate will have another chance at staying in the Lima Major.
God damn. I mean, you play that about as well as you can, but the 50% evasion on Drow was not doing you any favors in that chrono. Rough way to go out. However, gotta give it to Geekslate here, man. This draft, it surprised me a little bit with just how powerful it wasn't.
Well, in an hour,
Stages
it's
looked
gonna be
like the
DK
fight
Truman
super well.
casting with Bowie! Geekslate versus Hellraisers.
Skem. And Skem's positioning, spot on. He understood. He's not going to be greedy in the fights. He's not going to run up and start.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna get ready, guys, for my last cast of the major. So have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. I will post in Discord which channel exactly I'm streaming on. I don't know at the moment, but we'll see then. Goodbye to Tahaza, and I'll see you guys for the tiebreakers in an hour.